chance ne dia gure mu semba e ba be romu kama pa timi e ma so onim no ye tima ko season no bebo e dia pai mu na afi ya pg mu na de akebia ato aso kama pa timi e ma dine on join here wa kwenya so be join here on Fakye TV obo modena wetimi a join here no na just on Facebook Fakye TV on sato so a obo like wa share wa comment na abo na ne ma de ye pray timi era on YouTube Fakye TV on so no obo modena unya ya obo like na just wa comment ni ahwe na ya kenkan ne kama pa etimi edi amana ne koma yede ba ne dosu ye jebeko amanone na yahwe amanone sema ebobo etimi ere bezanze ne the Spanish Premier Liga English Premier League no enye no nko a yesa bomoden na ara matches no etimi erama ni na no yere wonsensere beba aba be dan wona aboana tutu na koyie pa etimi erama fisem no enro na krobia komase Asante Kotoko eyo official said Dr. Prosperity Ogun ene o meja pin pa no kwan na mu komo no ngesere nsem ni city no anope ya no mo appointed the technical team for kro mo bana omo ababe ejumere amonti latest update no yere beba me di no ABOU DIABY Lutakenka Ricardo Varas era face no Habib Mohamed na Dimaisho omo nyina teacher omo boa na dwumade no eramu kama pa etimi edi amankoma odo na aba o message no meje na meje a 020-754-3637 020-754-3637 obetim di aba SMS obetim di aba on the WhatsApp line ni na hwena ya kenkan na boa na ntoto na koyie di ama 020-754-3637 020-754-3637 na boa na hyehyera koyie di ama ntime na ho quick ye ba prestero ye ramu ewa amanone na amanone nsem no etimi ahya asere amamo.
This is sports. This is sports.
Di kesi no so yera so jena so a ye boy juma kama pere ma ya herfo anyway we watch fini our here to join here over join Fakye TV on Facebook over like wa share wa comment ma wa channel bra in the form of text message ya for the WhatsApp line so a ye be ken ke timi ma 020-754-3637 020-754-3637 na po na ne ma ko yi pere ma ne koma ye de ba no mu de pa na ye hwe ze bibia de de be kona ye mpimfo awdo na di nkoma na bibia akuyera ma wa hwe ne wa utie na ne ye o packages awdo na be ramo e de amazan the boys na e de ana me kofi kesi emunti pesere hihye ni sitie no a ya hye mo boss dani de nyina ye be di hu nkomo no na chese ne ye ramo tiera ma ken bibia aboko de
nyame adom na also e
mezo me ho edem pa then so resume ye ni ade a bibia ko fine
oh nyame adom ya na ya emre kakra na so dwuma na ye besum
e ozo ba na abigina mu na ye ya but they still now for flourish
eye is it drama for so ade aka ya no but so bi be kai umpo be from say omo official pa na ye nyame na hene kwaku
okay
nyame na hene
se ma menchia mi amini pibi e fe ni Mr. Ray on no why fe me fa minti omutuka fi baby omo ba kroma
oh wow
tell me they stay na me ne omo ana na eyi we aba reception na word me dwuma na mra no nya holidays na we twon hana we twon antinam say an sheda nyi ya ti omo fa nchene next time be eyi we be hani aye tutu ni why sama no ne zo ede
oh nyame anom bia e kama pa
men so mra ma minja na fa me ko why
right brother sense na wi na je be breaking it down na ya touching it down na ya knocking it down na ya nya da jejeja mu yompo wa no nsemu na mami Jose Mourinho report amete as a Portugal omu national team no empanyimfo asase ni Jose Mourinho edim komo as omaso nso ansa omu di managers bi aba managers bi ato ano omahu se Jose Mourinho ebrenini omu se ne kina ko nie as omu di adwuma no ema papa Jose na obefa na World Cup ebetodwa 2026 to America, Mexico and Canada what they national team call na biaye kama entunu ka say Portugal or Football Association and Jose Mourinho representatives asaso mudim komo ama biaye kama na mamimro mo Benfica na men touching it down emfa emamo eso robo Benfica boy na ana opanyina ye fani Di Maria opeka boy we wo boy dwuma papa Manchester United, Real Madrid, PSG. Onya waye dwuma damo na Di Maria report amete ese aka na wotwe kakra bi na no contractor one Benfica wona bana wiye report amete na wiye ese se no contract e bana wiye pe Benfica ene betun kwanta pai on pen baba na omne Benfica eso no boy no eso tima tun kwanta pai na bia so ye kama eno e de ba mi breaking it down no man touching it down no man knocking it down na my former Arsenal players na omo teammate no mu si academy Arsenal eno ya baako a ye friend Jack Wilshere one Aaron Ramsey na ukopema omo nyina ya appoint to omo as interim managers na nyame pa by 11 days time omo beshia where manager wa ha ni nyina no so ko Norwich City omni Cardiff City and adiba pem so na two players maybe no mo badwuma eba Arsenal Jack Wilshere and Aaron Ramsey omo better dugout abo edeti omo edeni dura bi bebe come on Saturday 3rd of May, we are 12:30, and I came back to my tutor. Na Mami Vini Jr. ne documentary na Netflix at the ABOU almost say we the story of the Brazilian wonder boy, the Brazilian Vinicius Jr. ne football career from Flamengo, Obepemo Real Madrid, Rachel Omo Biusu no, and na sifo nyina no me pacho korama Netflix for at me documentary number almost May 15th and omobe premier amo bietmanya biatwe na me pacho yenteni antwe the challenges up and downs over Vinicius Jr. as we atime form of football mo
futebol do Brasil.
Tenho como exemplo o Cristiano Ronaldo, o LeBron James. Faço de tudo para jogar o máximo possível.
Você lembra quando você falou pra mim que...
Eu acho que eu não tenho qualidade pra
jogar com esses caras, não.
Se tiver a lesão, pior coisa do mundo.
Cara, ativar seu corpo pra te já tá ativado, pô. Você tava sentado. É aqui, ó.
Se vir a raiva, ele vai sentir a raiva.
Não me pagam pra eu ser bonzinho, me pagam pra entrar lá e fazer os gols.
Gritos racistas dos torcedores do Valência para Vinícius Júnior.
Não tô lá pra dar um abraço no meu filho. Aí depois começou as imagens dele, sabe?
Não sei se quer falar ou não de futebol.
The Brazilian Wonder Boy. Vinicius J. Jr. The documentary, no, and a Netflix. It's my release it up and officially May 15th. And on bet my premiere. I'm going to be at my now we try the Samba Boy. Brazil national team. From every Madrid, racially, someone abuse, you know, any Sadia Bravo City, any Genia Reho Brem, Sidia Brem, Esum Brem, Ninamu pay a brand family, as what my brand enough for, at my brand Flamingo, the playing days, Ninani Omadon Sam, at the Epidamo, Namami Dadon, Fabio Capello, Wakasadia Fat Lamin Jama, as so not the Don Fabio Capello, as him touching it down, and from a mom, as a boy now. Yebe Lamin Jama Akodano level na Messi original level na Messi at the football Ekodriano Lamin Jama no Ballon d'Or no obetima baba jibidie na mom so obetima du level a Messi Adrian de Tofia kwa ensi de biarada enya de se Lamin Jama the star boy obetima du sa level no enu ensema de Don Fabio Capello asude tuka na Liverpool for masa o ma chance plan Kwaya omubefa so mbe celebrate eyo Premier League trophy no yebusa sa day omu se Arsenal esu purple game na Arsenal omu game on purple no na Arsenal pacho omu po Crystal Palace no na se team of Liverpool omu yesu omu prepare place nyina kwotena ho na omu hwe se ka Arsenal etufa ho na Arsenal kwadi ntwa na ka Liverpool for chance celebrate omu Premier League no I'm a biaswa ye kama enu dawa ye chechamu edamam na mame fanto ne eso panyi baako a okopem betim fe Leverkusen ewo eye Germany ono ene CEO Mr. Fernando Caro o de atuka eseba Chabi Alonso omo boss no omo ne wo gentleman's agreement boss etima Alonso si akadema omo no so obia show interest eso Alonso omo ne betena se omo blocking on omo me obstacle and farmer Alonso on permanent kwai no baby I was walking se Real Madrid but Liverpool omo nyina bass omo Alonso Mr. Fernando Caro ese omo nya obstacle omo nya consider on papa Alonso kwai no akono akoya adwuma na bia so atima ya fine eno ediaba na anopan me breaking story bi dem awo eso Premier Libya Ali Tripoli eno omo ball game na after some game no eba na wiye na supporters pure stadium anim ho na me patro ka bia interior ministry omo logo eba on ka na betwi e the afa supporters no so ama security men na omo gireja etututuo ama no ma be supporters be 30 etimi eda omo prepare bi situation nya report amete esetu even Ali Tripoli ababonte abe contem sa art no SADC omo nsoso enya depa omo condemn enu airport eba me chechamo na ma breaking it down na no pain na me breaking it down so romo new company the Spotify company this week and omo grass no omo pedua me prayer kama na me studio facha ha na me patro grasses no enya touch it down ewo the new Spotify company girl better dia bia so na manfo sampa yetumra na ya kiresie you breaking it down, you touching it down. Ni nyina no so join on Fakye TV and now ko Facebook on Fakye TV and no eno ena wramo company wa grass na omo be se pitch no so the ball na nkasa be roll on it no eno ena touch down wa omo behwe ese na wotwi awieye ana na wotwi omo betimi aplante omo betimi dia se ho na bia so etma fine na mam walla porter ahead of ene anajo La Liga game be todwa eno ye Barcelona ene Real Mallorca na ukopema nurse executive lunch no etimi todwa na walla porter basa omo president ena touch down oko executive lunch omo ekodidi kakra omo kwa meeting kakra na omo sa apa omo offices ni bi untuma ama bia ye kama ena central for to china ye ni edidi nkomo ama bia ye fine na enu ochino mame open never refer your stay ono so no ewura mu so oko executive lunch ni bi obaduma yompo edma Barcelona na open refer your stay akona bizan so open ni mi ko bi man kabidie man ko bi kranka ye na enana ju game Barcelona e baro dia no panyini o beka fa game no Rafa Yosti Biana no was a important game, very difficult match. Me pacho enu ye jodi tuga we player bia want to brofo na ya bo game awie na English radio station ba chai o mu channel the player how do you see the game? Was no comment ebi enamba cho Rafa Yosti asodia tuga ye checha mom aso edama no na mami basa omo squad me pacho omudi eromo campansi flag edaba betudwa ene Robert Lewandowski woni team no Alejandro Partey omunyana eprepra ene omunka squad no owurama na hansi flag eko owurama the Barca Athletic no omo junior side eko for Hector Fort edene bayem coach and no ba Gerard Martin what do omo ba entubenya Paul Kubasi Ronald Darojo Inigo Martinez Gavi Ferran Torres de Sevilla Pedri Ansu Fati Rafinha Iñaki Pena the demonstrator Iñaki Pena no Pablo Torre Andreas Christensen Femi Lopez Paul Victor Lamine Jamal Dani Olmo Frank Jules Kunti Eric Garcia Schachinen Coach Hector Ford and Gerard Martin omo and no omo do omo ko kampa ompa bonana dwi ama bia so tma kama mame the Don Carlo Ancelotti report ametem as the uramo Brazil omo CBF na omo nia brutal omo se omo percent manu ya opani pecha adwuma na ye na eba World Cup ebe totwa eso America Mexico and Canada the Don Carlo Ancelotti do omo ko report ametem as a so far numbers omodia to table so say businessman can numbers na or kasika figures and or control the mete sika omodi atu table so no higher than coaches omo CBF airport omunyina hoge Jesus mo any other names abeto just CBF airport no sika mate so de mate John Carlo Ancelotti no e wo soro so omunyina enu ache bossa oba one of the highest paid managers national teams omuji sika kese enu ache diamete ese sika omujama no equivalent to Aceleria Real Madrid for the Don Carlo Ancelotti and now CBF omo person omo de man said the player adwuma no and tento ba job omo be player kama Mami Madrid omo best player for the month of March and ye Chouamini and enya Madrid omo best player for the month of March and be player kama na wa just passport no wakasa waso obeda Madrid fans na say for the omo yaman on and off the pitch and a pleasure so we receive award we na obesra omo eso omo ntomachi game circle La Liga no game aka o Copa del Rey ni nyina no on person win game biaka no omo stay competitive e La Liga no na biaso ya fine obi no de Hala Madrid asade to aso enu ensama Chouamini the player of the month aso ade to guy ti emamo na enu achima mfanto ne ase no Real Madrid Gilbert Mame aye omo training no na urama na se Madrid training na boy boy na ye follow mente any Kylian Mbappe me pa cho mami omo gym work ne kakra and started training up bra follow mente any Mbappe and omo e training separately and omo be join a group a training no omo ye we na se Danny Cavaya esu e ni training a good news positive sign for a Danny Cavaya so etimi ni trainer all papa na mo ultra Madrid omo group training and omo timi ahead of China omo na Tefe omo game on papa na Mbappe and Felon Mente and na training ni binanso reporter mete as against Tefe na me pa China omo mienu timi siakai the Don Carlo Ancelotti so me be available on Saturday our Copa del Rey final El Clasico betman toga enu e by me breaking it down na ma Madrid omo squad o Randy Kokam o Bishop for Debebas head of Gatefe omo game contour Lunin Fran Gonzalez goalkeepers and watch David Alaba Lucas Vasquez Jesus Valayo Fran Garcia Rudiger Basa defender Raul Asensio Jude Bellingham Kamavinga Fede Valverde Luka Modric Chouamini Ada Gule Denis Ceballos Vinicius Junior Rodrigo Enrique Brahim Diaz and Gonzalo omo and squad at the Don Carlo Ancelotti Edomo Romo Chosebibia Ebetimi Ayakama enu Edamete Hatefe Bossa your friend Bordalas or Dabetu say football Todabia no be anya kama no be anya logic no be anya very stable and that's what play that day was na Bebo game against an game between a template and budgeter masa abysmal ultra Madrid or budgeter and comfort recruitment any place or not the comparative and game very abysmal and you and some of as you add to then watching also omunyi ni yebusa say ojini say owura your friend Carlo Ancelotti was some Madrid epamono the new manager was I don't think so at they are still competing for 2 titles we will be better than Madrid and watching so Pamo Carlo why and I will co-founding about were the best manager for Madrid and we are futua or twice the Madrid Pobo Econom and Edeba na the Don Carlo Ancelotti as soon as central function was say or person winning both Copa del Rey and La Liga said a baby Braber Kama to Bassa Munina ye or on time Casa or Casasa na a judge was if we want to win both Copa del Rey and La Liga we have to win to Barcelona and somewhere and was say it's my priority to win both La Liga and Copa del Rey and we and somebody to go we're making a claim you busan say and Crofosa when you when you place no dia grododo bad dressing room asa we are soft and also no obia wa coaching bia team bia wa kono omunim eduba bia de butumi fu na ono ayade se de bia coaching players no asa respect reciprocal was so demand now so demand no ento no bu players that players so bu no enya se masa no kire se adwuma no wontumi nya ogusu ye adwuma ne kama o pro bia se betiatia nkoda na o be talkative manager and yantantan pam no ma kofa foforo de na ba enu ensem ode tuga ma minwom Juventus omo boy am ye friend Cop Miners ono so eyade so far onye available china Juventus epebo against Parma na Demente and some no went when training despite say game no omo postpone Monday match no na medical team system omo force so be return na mu abutreka kakram na bia ye kama ma menya go Premier League mu mamo so far Premier League teams now points difference from the last seasons last 2 seasons pointer your board stage way obia etime drop and one moment positive we can not Nottingham Forest well last season but no moda as compared to current season baby omo board samre na baby omo da no plus of 28 points ultra Brentford omo plus of 14 points where Chelsea omo plus of 9 points Newcastle plus of 9 points Crystal Palace plus of 8 points, Bournemouth plus of 7, Fulham plus of 6 points, Liverpool plus of 5, Brighton plus of 4, Everton minus, Oko Overhampton minus 5 as compared to last season and the last 2 seasons. Aston Villa minus 6, Oko Arsenal negative 8, Oko West Ham negative 12, minus 15 Manchester United, and the City minus 18, and the Tottenham minus 23. And no Eddie Domi Jamo, Aso Edamamo, not me Pacho Benfica Fosu, obviously Liverpool for day, Pony Penny, I am more, and you was a Benfica day. Benfica for Bizarre, say, boy, never and Darwin dancing on us, no. So Onya started 1 game at the Liverpool pair, or more by the 5 million euros from Liverpool Bobo Konam, Nanso, or Matza Liverpool, person best starting the game. Na Diamete, and so Korama, Liverpool for Sanyabwa Payo Bueno, Zube and Wazube, Waya Zuku, Waya Bonkos, Waya Tam Kwekwe, Je and Wanya dear, and yes, for Mashada, so be Tracy Kennedy, and a woman start the game. And from Liverpoolians, no, na Omu Pesa, Oman Trausa, na Samomatono, and no, and I dear, Omu Benfica show Liverpool force and yes, Diamete, and your financial reason, and to Omu Bueno, as we end start the game, and from Omo, now Chelsea, Omo João Felix, and their two name, as a pempens in pain, almost on Semper Club, on a club of Bia and Incomo, and ya just said a loan deal, a Brevio Simlana, or Berritene, Abe PM as well with team of any Chelsea, or Missy Dondono, and ya from Tigariama Corse, Afun Fusena, and no Edeba, and watch Enzo Maresca, on also Diamete, as a game against Fulham. Diamete, sir, now or twice Paco, as a Omeki, between Tarek George and Nkunku. Diamete, as for the Tarek George, were picking ahead of Nkunku. Ninansa obey deputy to Nicholas Jackson, and no Edeba, na Uramo Mudrika, Ninsam Anwaya Dame, Diamete Bueno, were passing lie detector test. Lie detector test. A profu de Timiadi, Ninansa or Clenity, as one Conmo Drobia, now Roma, me patron Shakhtar Donetsk, or CEO, you better Sergio Parkin, or the Sempia Tuga, or since a bus a bueno, on Twasso Armo and former Chelsea, or Mo Petrisica, they could lose 30 million euros. Ninansa, while Mama Chelsea Biama, now already 25 million euros now, out of from 70 million euros, or more donate at the patro Ukraine war, or more Serbia no Mabeko Jamam, now boy no, Demetsa or no or president no, was so one boy na Casa Busana said, what don Moduna one can was so a Kabibia, one no tree, and no Amomukoe, Ecofa me patro lie detector, Edman boy no quiet test no, what Tima passe, a chassa one bibia, one yatre, or personity and etimi sign, and we are Deba would van destroy. Demetri say we pay meeting because next week. Now meeting in Panawepe or Mubetma Pamono or Betma Sakin as a Leicester City boss. A Dibia shall say about a BS Russell Martin, Danny Roy, Sesk Fabricas, and Lee Castle or Mu Dimpia on Pamo Leicester City or Manager Musuwasa, 1 year Dever Root Van Nistelrooy, a pet Baku Ebetmiaba, and no Edeba, not John McGinn, as Wakasa for Marcus Rashford, the titration boy, Obe PM or Aston Villa or Sheffield Jessina do to me.
These games, he's thrived under it. He's really enjoying it. It's nice to see him every day with a smile on his face. I think it's very easy to look at the negative press that surrounds Marcus and has done for a while, and be judged by that. But you judge with your own eyes. You judge how he is about the plays to people, and I must say he's been first class. So both on and off the pitch, very good guy, humble, hard working, all the things you read that you don't expect to see, but in an Aston.
and yeah, John McGinn, no, and I can Rashford by on and off the pitch, or a good guy, Debia, or your first class, oh, Bibiamu, now, and what you call Piagia, almost percent, almost breaking many records this season. Nina said, almost finishing undefeated for the first time in history, and no ever and a gamer, almost against none, so almost team a winning gamer, and on Podra, and still, almost undefeated, and no Edeba, na Hakimi Ashraf, report, Mr. Luis Enrique, at dropping or so in the air. For Champions League game against Arsenal, and the game on the against none on Fat Boy so Enkopi. Mami PSG squad and one they call against none. Okopema goalkeeper Donnarumma, Akampi, Presnek Pimpe, Marquinhos, Kvaratskhelia, Fabian Ruiz, Gonzalo Ramos, Mosquito Dembele, Desiree Doué, Vitinha, Lee Can-in, Lucas Hernandez, Mayulu, Nuno Mendes, Baikola, Zaire Emery, Berardo, Safonov, Mbaye, Pacho, Anai Ten, and João Neves. Na me Pacho PSG for say, omo pese, omo standing by now. Your friend Desiree Doué, omo pese, omo standing contract, no. Na Kodano, omo se Man City for Tata, no. And omo standing contract, amani sikadewa. Betimi gane. Na Roma Inter, any Roma game, no. Say they made Saturday. Omo betima postponed because of Pope Francis. Na you know, omo de Sunday. And no reporter, me tell me jejamo, as so at the amam Ewutumadi so, a Brenuko, no mamma from 20, as a concession, as a gamer, a betuga, Debbie Della Madonnina, a Bacopa Italia, Monitima, your friend in Tamland, and was say AC Milan, a winnie, Nabi Bear Cameron team qualify, a Querup, and no, and a Bema Milan supporters, no, and young patch of bragging right, Nabi Piasu Bear Kama, as so at the Amawomo, and no at the Baco Croatia. Boy, now your friend Edin Zeko, team my friend Haduk split, almost say almost airpen, almost Beman 1+1. Now, so 1 year with option for another year. Maybe Biasu Etimi Ayakama, and no Eddie Fro Eba, ye Jejamo, now you're breaking it down. Now, Uraman Pacho, Mohamed El Shanawi, team my friend Ali, I standing a contract, at the Amano for me Pacho 2 years. Plus another year new option. Na sika omote man no or budget the salary 25 million Egyptian pounds. Or they call dollars na $492,000. $492,000 and almost at the man na Uraman Pacho Mali. Football Association president or Penina na your friend Mamutu Toure or also or prison or more arrested say corruption public seeker or money seeker was seno into the Metsa Okodamo 622 days afe and a firma fort or more president no or more etmayina mabipia that's why I come a prison or kodai so with dear by sika was say or mine sika bebre a bash digital satellite and a bash simin kajo say decoder don't come in say what tete so was say wa mo anhwe game ni bia wa mo anya live matches ni bia anhwa ye ba ne ye foreign news na sabe na why your dege na what dege wa no entibra na bra be gi decoder opa bia say more TV decoder say Star Times say Canal Plus and now say decoder bay oba won sabe ka bi don komi and wo bona to fobo bona da form and so be to decoder dey akosese dem or more packager de bia say su pampe na o hwa matches ni programs outdoor ni nyansa o packager wo de be mo o be trace kan kakrakra ese susu de bia nya fe na bosom be so na multi choice Ghana for twam na fe na o tempenten kwa bash digital satellite was se bra no nya hyehyɛ ma o pe decoder tu akoton o pe business aya o di sika kakra bi wura ma o pe nya mfaso bebra eye decoder business was se bra no church on ani so o be tu ni kakra bi no akoton no nya mfaso bebre eno achi bash say door to door services ogusu ye wo fie ba bia wote o decoder na tete ko scratch sabani eya na LMB ni how ni nyina ne se ofre no obeba no abehwe ne kama e di ama ade bia fa decoder ho ade bia e fa football match se obenya bia hwe no ni nyina e bash digital satellite wo se hwe na chi akwan e wo Kumase udu Kumase wo Abrepo junction udu amemfa ka bembuso bia e se ope Kotoko junction ana ope ship mom odu ani fa Abrepo kwan no so a ba bia trotro ni gina lodu no ko wani mpe junction e ho na e fe no Kotoko junction ho na bash digital satellite wo fe no 0556 287757 Bash digital satellite was a friend na decoder unkomo bia no woni na bibia enye kama na daroma na odiesi na konkon ana pakamu ema yede amono nsembre o Fakye TV so na wie international DIABY besom na dia Kenya odi atoa so e dia ma.
Alright, so that case here for Malu Take so we jana na so apomo dia amano nkomo no e remedia me agete so on Facebook. Please, are you guys on YouTube? Yeah, you're on Fakye TV. Search on YouTube. Abenya was subscribing. Kama Rahim ranking. Yesterday, the sport of the sport of the nation is back with a fantastic Abu Dhabi and his Mystica and Tactica sports crew. Mayola inside Kintampo, Taguana City. Nanamo Junior Isaac Mwabde from Barcelona camp. Aaron Koto, Fakye Sport Papa. Keep it up. And I'm enjoying the Bear Sports Show live from GOPDC Limited, Kari Eastern Region. Nanamo Junior Isaac watching the show live inside Dunkwafum. Barca will win tonight. My greetings goes to my junior bro JKO and our DJ Obede inside Dunkwafum. No yet you know so etimi Eddie Ram Kamakwa Benarabeka Heat in Oduram Teda Hini Junior. Amochu live side trade Kotoko. They didn't try cry why. They are so ebo modi bena biaga Ogungo Watara Nest and here the also at the beginning of Santi. I can't live a day without Fakye Sport. Welcome from Kofi Basti inside Konongo or Dabs Farm. Good afternoon, Abu. Kudos to Chelsea Barca Madrid for their weekend win. And JT Sowa, more update from Liverpool. Maoze Ne Gong Zila Abu and the team. Keep up the good work. More sport for the nation. Remember, you are live at OT region, Akpafu Odumi, to be precise. More news from Manchester United, forever red. Take your time, please. Okay, Mattia Benia and he said, JT Sowa, good afternoon, family. Ransford Hardy watching the Bear Sports Show loud and clear. I look for Peter. Watara is up next. Miguel Ernesto Van Dijk. Good evening, Abu Dhabi, and all the crew. Already show us it is not over until it's over. Miguel Ernesto Van Dijk inside Wenchi Shatter City Camp and also Eddie Eramo. Daniel Somwine Nedianoze Barcelona is going to win this even a great former. And also a quality show and a bomb of the Ram Tunzodiano Ubetimi search here live on Facebook on Satoswa. Fakye TV wabomodi ashare while I can abwa nanema koyepa etimi edia ma wasti solo how I wish Barcelona will lose today. The also etimi ebe no to them ene ho ye kwere ba pebe ya for be bara ya ba beto aso de amana wadwenche no manembra in a form of text message and for the WhatsApp line so I making kind edia ma 020 754 3637 020 754 3637 020 754 3637 and a Roma Yabrania can kind of Nanema Kuyipa Etmira Montmana Momape Abiafona crowd you be Rona film Koma Kibia Atwaso Kama Periamam. Barcelona so say the bidding komodo do na ofie zanzenra krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko as a release of the ban run the omade abewie ni Chama Alexander Menu e wa hase ene no bidding komo kakra na ya hwede RCC chair uramo Ashanti regional no ne do supporters na no bo adwuma zen komo na aba no omo muso musen ade na omo woka etimi edefa na ba komiru bi erem etimi ede amano Amnaro Bernard from Sevibuakon na naru emezo nkomo na awoka no mamentwe omo hwe na dwensi adibi so se ne upeso join in WhatsApp group na me the number need to number no me the to am show enkonkofre odi ane se obebo number ne high na ya ade sanze ye ne mo a ene gina mu boedwuma kama pa ntine du bebi oze ma mo nso mu no nso kakra ti boys no nso ewo fia no am se ebi mu ni bedwuma no mu pa ti no omo de to aya na ebo ama na ma koyie pa bitimi predict ze goalkeeper be shegu na ABOU keeper na shegu bi zutimi predict player we game no mbobi but ofi bench obeba be shegu Ricardo Rias ne maestro mo eni ade a under G4 no so no mo so no ye gumu ase eni ade adi no eni say abrante pa ya obebo ne high am pa cho enkonkonkonko kofre no yo wa ye nche oyezana azana jo kwa kofre ne zon fan kan group mo abone ya obe ti no number is 0598 036 383 0598 036 383 Nani wabone high 0598 036 383 na bwa nani amade da dimpa dinaro Bernard odiena we na medena mana tuja kama peti merama good afternoon farm and Peter all the way from Ryan Kwanta Barcelona all the way keep the fire burning farm the other burn no good afternoon Kweku Brahma from Bonachi menyani yedia. Good work by your crew. Barcelona is going to win tonight to create a 7-point gap. They are also Etimi Edebeno. Good afternoon, Abu. Anaba Kabiru inside Agona Manfi at Amanfi Central. More updates on my darling club, Real Madrid. They are also Etimi Edebeno. I Fakye Sports. Wishing Barcelona all the best tonight. Barcelona all the way. I'm Busy B from MBRC in Suta in Pristia, Huni Valley Municipality. Hono no so eri fiere ba eba be ramu ewo hanom no. Hi Abu Dhabi, good afternoon. You people are doing magic. Barcelona is raining today from Serati, the Kandu Spirit. I'm watching live from Jene Brekumu West District Capital. Barcelona is on fire. Miami Krum Jene no. Na me hwe na me fa we so ewa no before the Arsenal and Madrid game. Val said he will bet with things that make him a man, which is his eye. And a manhood brain that Arsenal can never be. Our can we ha. Hey, okay, what who can be that? Oh, okay. Oh, yes, all the bet to sumo. I mean, it's all can or SS Arsenal. You and I can.
Me can.
I say na me can is on yani. Okay, say Obi Paul fan bet so. but one can say Arsenal share Madrid Adebe.
Yes.
I can be you Moses here.
So we buy go buy an anchor.
I can even say Maxi. Hello Crocker, but no Bimbra. Why? I will watch you live from Bremen Brakwa inside Toronto Barbering Shop. More update on Real Madrid. I'm one don Mate. No so dear. Good evening, International Abu Dhabi. Welcome back from the Easter break. Can you please let your panelists analyze the remaining 4 teams? The favorite one to win the UEFA Champions League, which FC Barcelona best in today's game. Wishing Afrakoma of SDA, NMTC, Asamang, the best in here. End of semester exams. Ureku, Mate, Edu Ebedi Hum, Komana Boamanema Kuyediamao. The best team in England is Liverpool, and the best sport is MON-FRI. I've been team in Fawa. The best sports in Ghana is Fakye Sport, Amford, from Sampa, and also Itime Respect. Yeah, that on where there. Maybe I will call there.
I had my holiday now, so way.
Oh, Miss Wedding. That breaking was
then I'm here, it was cool. Me coaching Chini when Chika Crab because I'm a big assignment. So now I'm call say VC Warriors and Yamabekoya, and then Yami so Saturday you could VC Warriors possible. When you force me chiam.
Bia in Ashisha,
you force me chiam. David baby, I now when I'm there now nam London, maybe nam when cheap. Baby, I'm quite a flight in Coho. Yes. Oh, nam Heathrow Airport. May I know to come and I chairman. Come on, you my tear for Tias, holiday, who could deal with Namoya, Nazo Never picture into Swan. What touch it down with you through for you know, try and you're funny in
Ricardo the shares agent as about
one back we were there, perfect back we were there, but cookies in the tables and your points of Fakye. I am a friend of correct. But suit now was sending 19 there. Wouldn't mean, yeah, was I know we are not sorry. 2,000 pounds. Only boys when you get by 2,000 pounds. In my yard, no, was out. See the only Yankee 20. Suit out and say, I know you. I know we are sharp. See, Yamish Blue said them, you have a juice car. Blue said them, you have a juice car. Aha, into and lean as all your mammy. Suit nice or no. I know what you. Oh, us. Oh, open them, kick up. But PM suit jeans or suit 2,000 pounds. When conversion, why say I can't say Chidio MC or Munya conversion 2,000 pounds. What you mean? Make suit now 7 Americans 2,000 pounds. The Munya conversion in my maybe say Ghana is 2,000 pounds. We are now life is good. What you say? What production? I may check in the price. $950. Oh, you're sharing that. Yeah, suit bow. Share said I was who the other kitten. I was a tired of crab ball in the watch result. I didn't Babaho. I don't remember my share Haman on a cacao. And your charm Alex one. And in a room, putting call. I mean, I don't or Chechen or my Chidis or 2,000 pounds, 41,323. Julia, what shall suit a boy 410 million? 410 million. Hey, now, Captain, I mean, shall I be killed? Okay. I became a child again. I suit 410 million. Quasi, that's only a head of a person of volcano. Now, can you conclude me all about Utreka? Almost all Carolina can. That's what I for the belly are qualifiable. Scott Parker. 1 minus 1. Scott Parker, he has done a human job, or say Bonabaso. Somewhere the plans 1 minus 1, whichever we are, for him to qualify 3 different clubs into the Premier League. And I think that Chairman deserves commendation. Ubet me out doubt to any move. So, Barbaria or Omabo Brabia. But say, you will crum high see, you coaches boy, crum high. Say, Kujemisana. Your friend division is qualifier, but I think Zabia England, so you bet me out to Scott Parker said the championship expert said Team B every no championship no person qualification ever back in the Premier League. I qualify now because in 2019-2020 we qualified Fulham by then he qualified Bournemouth in 2021-2022 and this time around in 2024-2025 was not qualified. Burnley Varasa down for the door Mokoya they be our bonnet is on Chelsea until we do be a relegation when you're buying a Jumayam na Okoyen just 1 year for sign do but I think say Parker yeah there I was say you're born about so for qualifying Burnley but as to say your qualification coach, your championship coach, and your Premier League coach. I share the crowd. I'm a former player in my past. That's called Parker is a good coach. Frank Lampard, yeah, this our championship will be. Championship on a level. Oh yeah, your championship will be. Then I'm going to say your championship coach, and your Premier League coach, and your coach be any coach. Baba say coach, and your sorry be any Asari. Asari and your coach be there. And your coach be any coach. And your Premier League coach be any Premier League coach. Premier League coach is your bar. Ultimate ball, my team the league in. Oh yeah, the edit team they call respectable position. And they do best I do my way. They have also said I was a penny I did. I said you're born about for qualifying them back into the Premier League. I'll say my men call me about my honey didn't come off here. We also have a chairman Alexander Manu Fidioma. Yene na boom ta kusisi baby. About now the big news and it's a Dr. Prosperity Ogun and a Krobia Commercia Santa Cruz in the backroom staff near them there. Bakukure no come ijo mo kwan na bi mu ze chama mwa na ahye ne mo bia se akeka ma ne ye pan ezi djuma no kron has been there am sure say na ya ho dia ba o nyankopon na do o metize na we na me ye fast ma pa uni media ni na eduane be fia ya na ehwo ye kai o pa o wa so ru bi si aye ho djuma no ba uni bi ma na ye fe pa o ton the maestro. Oh yes, the DIABY. But the conference also they all the two also a couple. I know the. I was a bear 1 month you know and confu first cause then why you. I know the. O say so for the in time for me who ship sir. My catch was a banner better. Yes. And your body watch the wagon. And your body. David. Oh yes. Watch the wagon jiska. Oche waje la wajisa bajo paroko amarone kakre why shwa me ne onko ahwe ma me ne enko why what the DIABY yeah and I think say I'll start with the Arsenal Football Club. Arsenal needs to make big decision and I said they need to make a lot of decision as to the way that say omitimi a compete assigning another midfielder just to replace Thomas Partey at the end of this particular season and I said Arsenal will keep to extend the contract of Thomas Partey or Arsenal Football Club and obey one particular decision and Mikel Arteta together with the sporting director Babafo Friend will need to decide. Over the weekends, Mikel Arteta to me make a lot of press conference to the English media. And then he made it a point, say, as to so to me extended the contract of Thomas Partey into the football club called Arsenal Football Club. No, it will be a decision as sporting director no, in the bit making that particular decision. So or not as a coach there, we are making it clear to the sporting director say or per se uhia Thomas Partey in the Arsenal Football Club. But as to say sporting director we are making sure say Arsenal will actually sign Thomas Partey on that particular midfield role. No, it depended on that particular sporting director no, on one case decision of making at the Arsenal Football Club. But then in the last 5 seasons, and that's in the last 5 years, at Thomas Partey, ABC and kind of Arsenal Football Club, he has actually shown a lot of contribution into the Arsenal Football Club setup. Notwithstanding, in the 2020 season of free Atletico Madrid, ABPM or Arsenal, no, he was worth just close to about 42 million euros near Tony Diffley article and about Arsenal. And since about Arsenal Football Club, no, he has been able to show great improvement upon Odwan Kasane career as a static midfielder, all defining the act of a deep line playmaking role for Arsenal Football Club. And you can easily imagine, so when he came to Arsenal Football Club, he was playing the likes of Granit Xhaka when he was being used as a typical number 6 for Arsenal, and then Granit Xhaka was being used as a box-to-box midfielder. When he becomes so serious, you get Thomas Partey to become an orchestra who will support Martin Odegaard just to create a lot of chances into the attacking third of Arsenal Football Club. But then Omukofa Jorginho the nearby, he wasn't able to replace Thomas Partey. Omukofa Dani Ceballos the nearby. For Dani Ceballos, he came as a loan. When he came to Arsenal, it was very difficult for him to even get a lot of playing time for Arsenal. A lot of midfielders team bypassed the midfield of Arsenal Football Club. But as to say, with me to the side of Thomas Partey from that particular deep line playmaking role, it has remained that particular question that was here erasing edema. Most of these people are Arsenal. But then Thomas Partey is a very fine footballer, boss. In this particular season only, he has been able to participate 125 appearances for Arsenal, scoring 9 goals and
and then 78 wins and 21 defeat for Arsenal Football Club as a defender. It tells you in the start, when he's playing for Arsenal Football Club, he creates a lot of moment for Arsenal, just for them to go into a winning percentage streak for himself as a static midfielder for Arsenal Football Club. But just only this particular season, the kind of passes that he has been able to omit in that particular midfield now has been close to about 1,528 passes only in the central midfield of Arsenal. One particular thing that you can easily get from a static midfield or Ubetimi Abua in a particular position in the midfield of Arsenal. And they say, Arsenal has seen a lot of midfielders. But then, dear Thomas Partey, Arsenal this season is incredibly unbelievable for the side of Arsenal Football Club, because 1,528 passes only this season. It tells you the kind of moment which show Edema Arsenal in most of the competition with Arsenal Football Club. Although Arsenal is not competing in the FA Cup, Arsenal in the EFL Cup is not in even the English Premiership. Arsenal ain't even competing in the English Premiership or Moda Second. The kind of point between Liverpool is very wide. But this particular man showcased his quality when they met against Real Madrid at Emirates Sports Stadium and even at Santiago Bernabeu, spotting close to about 1,528 passes only into the midfield of Arsenal Football Club. When you talk about big chances created this season for Arsenal, he has created just 3 big chances for Arsenal Football Club. Not only say last season, last 2 seasons, when you compare the stats of Thomas Partey of Arsenal Football Club, you could clearly imagine say when he tried to create a lot of chances, but then he's not a certain creativa who tried to progress the ball into the attacking zone area of Arsenal. Martin Odegaard, a relaxed ball, a progressive ball, Declan Rice becomes a box-to-box midfielder. So between this particular 3 midfielders, or more creative chances in Arsenal, or more attacking tier as basic central midfielders has been certainly about Martin Odegaard and the side of Declan Rice in attacking tier of Arsenal Football Club. But they'll talk about total crosses. He's not that kind of player or stretcher called the horizontal wide zone. It means a lot of inside crosses editing to the attacking tier. But then as a central midfielder, he has been able to give Arsenal 12 solid crosses into the attacking tier just for either Bukayo Saka, Mikel Merino, and I said Gabriel Martinelli for them to tap in these particular crosses into the attacking tier of Arsenal Football Club. But in terms of team play, I'm talking about the kind of system Mikel Arteta bought the side of 4-3-3 tactical system, and then he's tried to make sure, in the 4-3-3 tactical system, he uses, Papa, your friend said, Thomas Partey to become an inline generator who can easily progress the passes into the attacking third. But this particular season, only 2 assists per Arsenal Football Club. It tells you, say, something is very good for the side of Arsenal Football Club in that particular midfield. But then the big chances on which Arsenal has just only 2 per. It tells you that when you give Thomas Partey a lot of chance to be progressive to go on the zone 14 of the opponent, he can easily do that particular magic for you as an attacker. But then this is the clean sheet of Thomas Partey when he stepped in as a midfielder for Arsenal. 6 clean sheet for Arsenal this particular season. Tackles, almost 79 tackles this season in the midfield area. Ono has been that particular midfielder with just 79 tackles for him to become a stable midfielder for Arsenal Football Club in terms of interceptions. So Obi opponent the ball carry drew the central midfield of Arsenal opponents. No way to make sure to be intercepting most of these progression of passes from the opponents. Papa even said Thomas Partey has made close to about 30 interceptions for Arsenal Football Club in terms of recoveries. So off the field of play, so off the ball. In terms of player ultimately make a lot of recovery from the opponents, Thomas Partey has made close to about 112 recoveries for Arsenal Football Club. Duel 1 in terms of one-to-one midfield battle with most of the opponents, he has made close to about 149 recoveries won for the side of Arsenal. And duel loss has been just 102. So crab or no easy possession to the opponent has been just 102. But then the effective area battles one are crucial for Arsenal for them to progress the ball in the dangerous attacking zone has been close to about 26% for the side of Arsenal Football Club. Clearances as a static midfielder for Arsenal has been 40 clearances for Arsenal Football Club and launches of passes. Ultimate launching dangerous passes into the attacking third of the opponent has been 21 passes. Thomas Partey has made it for the side of Arsenal Football Club. This is what I was talking about in the statistics in the 2023-24 season. That season when Timiambo from Arsenal, he had just 621 passes. DIABY that last season. A lot of injuries set in for Thomas Partey, but then he was able to make close to about 621 passes for Arsenal Football Club. In terms of total crosses, it was very few. It was just close to about 2 per. We check accurate long balls, so we created that attacking third. it was just 25 accurate long balls for the Arsenal Football Club. It tells you last season, when you're the day I'm from the side of Arsenal. But the last 2 seasons, that was the beautiful career of Arsenal, and that's the beautiful career of Thomas Partey playing for Arsenal in the midfield. The kind of pass where Arsenal was 1,946 passes. So compared to enabling passes now, where MON-FRI season in year close to about 1,526 passes compared to last season 1,946 passes. Now it tells you that Arsenal Thomas Partey was doing something magic for Arsenal. Abroad Omo competed closely with Pep Guardiola in the competition of the English Premiership last 2 seasons. The total crosses for Arsenal in terms of Thomas Partey total cross was 9, and then accurate long balls was 107. It tells you that he is doing something magic for Arsenal. With this particular start time with Diego Sino, if only Arsenal will actually proceed to extend the contract of Thomas Partey, they have to do so, because currently as we speak, we have 4 conditions that are burden for Arsenal, and that's the Thomas Partey in the table currently as we speak. Now, Barcelona is trying to get involved in Thomas Partey contract saga, because at the end of this particular June, Partey contract with Arsenal will be over, and Obetima is free agent that he can be able to negotiate with any other football club on Obetima body, and Barcelona has stepped in. The only thing Obetima is difficult for FC Barcelona, just for them to financial difficulties. They got Thomas Partey in a week. He gets close to about 250,000 euros, $250,000 dollars for the side of Arsenal Football Club. When it becomes like that, the side of Barcelona will need to get a lot of financial stability for them to sign Thomas Partey FC Barcelona. But so checking other football club also requested from the signature of Thomas Partey. You get a close about Juventus last 2 seasons. That particular rumors as to Juventus can easily sign the side of Thomas Partey into their football club. No, it was very questionable. But Juventus agree into that particular label requested say Thomas Partey will come to their football club. But then in the Saudi Arabia, boss, close to about 20 million euros they had to win the table for Thomas Partey for just 2 years. 20 million euros for Thomas Partey.
2 years.
For just 2 years for Al-Nassr. Very good. And then I'm actually thinking, say, Thomas Partey can easily go to Al-Nassr to get that 20 million euros for 2 years.
I know you have Futupa.
But he believes that he still needs some time to actually glint in the European spell. Articles so me make a lot of progress. The article see called Mutimi Propaganda the other side of Thomas Partey is 9.49 million euros per year. And Diego Simeone properly 2-year contract. Thomas Partey. So on coming back to Atletico Madrid. That particular in common also after said Madrid and I said Arsenal was able to eliminate Real Madrid Football Club in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. It became a particular topic. Now article, the management of article, and even Diego Simeone was requesting for the signature of article, and I said for the signature of Thomas Partey. But to me, so Thomas Partey article, Papa Thomas Partey because of the ball pressure and what the side of Diego Simeone tactical play and the conference a lot of movement in the midfield. Okay, he is playing 2 youngsters or more that energy or more that exuberance. They can easily try to augment a lot of things in the central midfield of Article this season. Pablo Barrios and Rodrigo De Paul is doing that particular magic for the side of Arsenal. But boss, and then one big match beats Matuja. Barcelona, Real Mallorca beats Matuja and then but then a big match because Barcelona needs to win this particular game. In the last 74 matches at this particular 2 football club team, Barca has been able to win close to about 47 matches. And then 12 draws spent within these 2 football clubs. Real Mallorca has been able to win close to about 12 wins spent as a basic football club. It tells you say Barca has been able to dominate in terms of these particular matches from about together Real Mallorca. But it's all translated the last time Mallorca for FC Barcelona was far back in 1999 when they actually won that particular game. Barcelona by 4 goals to 1. And from 2003, Barca involved myself in 14 matches ever played with Real Mallorca. And Barca has been able to dominate with 13 wins from 2003 up to currently. It tells you, say, Barca, when they are actually playing Mallorca in any other game, some will Copa del Rey, some will Supercopa España, some will in Spanish La Liga, they've been able to dominate meeting against Mallorca. And then it will be a particular moment that I was an FC Barcelona team winning the last matches. You can easily imagine, say, Mallorca, best thing was far back in 2023 when they actually drew with FC Barcelona by 2-2. The last time Barca and so dominated show more a lot of games was about Barcelona show 3 goals to nil in the 2023-28 May Honum. But then in the last 7 matches, Mallorca 18 against FC Barcelona. This has been the sole result for Mallorca playing against FC Barcelona, and they've been able to make sure so Omuntimi and share FC Barcelona. So Moko away, so Motina home at the ABOU FC Barcelona. No, it has been very, very, very difficult for them. But boss, this particular season, the last 6 away games are Mallorca for about they has been able to win a lot of games for themselves. 6 away games, and they've won 6 away games for themselves. So going in the close margin against Camp Nou, against the side of FC Barcelona, boss, it's a very difficult game for FC Barcelona. The time and Mallorca will have a game to play against Real Madrid. In the last 6 games, when they are able to compete in the Spanish La Liga, Mallorca will play that particular game, the last penultimate game on Bebo and Sana Madrid again in their last game in the Spanish La Liga. And they are playing against FC Barcelona. If Sir Obibet may decided the destiny, and I said the title destiny of these particular 2 football clubs are, it will be Mallorca and Enuary. And that will be a close margin for FC Barcelona. So this game, and no point say Hans Fleck, Efan and Fala. So I'll go into the game, say, because the last 14 games were between Mallorca, or Ometima dominated 13 wins and just a drop. APM at the other side of Mallorca into Barcelona Betima dominating. No, a very dangerous match at Barca for Betima home. But then so all predicted in the starting level Betima Kodema FC Barcelona. Juskunde will be played as a right full back, and positioner for the side of FC Barcelona. Ronald Araujo will become that particular right centre back for the side of FC Barcelona. Inigo Martinez will become a left centre back for the side of FC Barcelona. Gerard Martin will become a left full back for the side of FC Barcelona. In terms of the midfield, Frankie de Jong, Fermin Lopez, and then Gavi will start to play for the side of FC Barcelona. But I'm tipping, say Ankoye, the kind of game for Real Valladolid in that particular weekend, and they should start Frankie de Jong and Pedri because the side of FC Barcelona, we speak, it has been a close compatibility between Frankie de Jong and Pedri, not Frankie de Jong and Gavi. But Fermin Lopez will step in because of Dani Olmo Epra, and then he can easily become a creativa and also as a typical number 10 at the side of FC Barcelona, attacking Chedo. But then you get Rafinha, who playing the right wing forward for FC Barcelona. Ferran Torres will step in because this season only in Spanish La Liga he has scored 16 goals, and then Ferran Torres coming in as a substitute, scoring a lot of goals. This shows that Robert Lewandowski is not even in the squad of FC Barcelona. He can even step in and score a lot of goals for the side of FC Barcelona. Lamine Yamal will step in the left wing forward for the side of FC Barcelona, and he can able to play a lot of games for them. But then this is the tactical system of Hans Fleck when he's trying to project his ball into the attacking zone. Makacho said he blends the typical tiki-taka and the typical high pressing system for the side of FC Barcelona, making sure so wait me I'm making a lot of triangular square in that particular midfield, making sure Sir Frankie de Jong air ball in the typical deep line playmaking role now. Obi Okweni Maya a lot of processions, and they are going to the attacking third now will become Papa said Dani Olmo, but then you Dani Olmo into me, but so you get Fermin Lopez who will step in as a creativa, who was in that progressive ball into the attacking third. Then Obi to say Rafinha will just invent himself from being the right winger to the central midfield role just to support Robert Lewandowski into the attacking third. Sebastian Elbow in the high build-up, now some push a lot of opponents into the opposing zone. They try to make sure the 2 center pairs of the opponents would just try to come in deep just for them to make sure somebody might create a lot of space between that 2 center parts of that particular opponent. So when you call in the second picture, you will understand me. This is the second picture, and this is how Barcelona try to make sure somebody might get involved into the attacking third. Just like the previous picture, I'm sure, where Robert Lewandowski, now he has been able to make sure the 2 center backs, age none swatches, so he will try to drop back just to support Rafinha in that particular central midfield and for him to get a lot of ball. Now, somebody going to the second picture, or drop it back, you could easily make sure Rafinha any air running inside the available space that the 2 center backs they show on. So that will be the moment. But if we creating a lot of splitting passing to attacking third, it's a certain Pedri who will come in and split a lot of long passes into the attacking third. Sometimes he makes long passes beautiful, but sometimes too he creates a lot of lofted long passes into the attacking third of Barcelona Mancasa attacking front row. But this is it. Pedri magic creates the FC Barcelona. It is actually oriented. It is space oriented team na ultimately bought any the side of Barcelona. Anyone say Barcelona shall say Pedri is the new Toni Kroos for FC Barcelona because currently the kind of incisive passes and as generated passes into the vertical passing or the FC Barcelona now has been solely beautiful for the side of Pedri. This is another pass that you get from Pedri. So to initiate a lot of passes into the attacking zone. Now you get in a moment, it's a Barca air attack here. They create a lot of numerical superiority. So currently as you speak, you get close to about 3 or 4 players from Mudna Barca or Makasa attacking third one, making sure somebody might exploit most of the spaces are very available in the opponent's half. That is how Hansi Flick won the ball because one boy a lot of numerical superiority here. A bit to boy and share and let's create a lot of chances into attacking third. They may punch and say, oh man, a lot of attackers in the door so we share a lot of players on Mother Honma. Close to about 7 players and the Barca 18 exploited in the spaces of Omankasa opponent. And this is Papa Pedri trying to locate most of the spaces that the 2 center backs of the opponent, which will make a close pass for Papa Pedri, either Robert Lewandowski and I say Rafinha or anymore at the side of the side of FC Barcelona. It tells you that Pedri is that particular magic. He can easily create that space exploited magic for the side of Barcelona. So or transitional anymore, he can easily do that particular magic for the side of FC Barcelona. This is the typical view of Pedri, how he makes the beautiful long lofted pass beautifully. It's the spacious effect of Barca on attacking front runner. It tells you that he's a key member for the side of FC Barcelona currently as we speak. But this is the final 6 games of Real Madrid and
don't see for mommy. Don't see for mommy.
Barca Ebo Mallorca home. Obo Valladolid away. Obo Madrid in that particular May or meet about that particular match. Getafe Celta Vigo Barca for Real Madrid Football Club. Mallorca in the last 4 matches for the side of Real Madrid Football Club. It tells you say the destiny between Mallorca and that's the destiny between Barca and the Real Madrid Football Club. So we imagine the Spanish La Liga. It depends on Mallorca and then you bring say Mallorca to me depict Emma Barca 8 million so just a pointer. Madrid Nyambu watching playing against Getafe can easily get a beautiful win against Getafe which may up closing in the gap between this particular Spanish La Liga. But boss. And then you didn't go from what I say. You didn't go from.
Oh, okay.
This is a special code that you go on. So what team you call your Facebook Live for let me call for this booking code MIN. Yes, booking code. Me what's one?
But what's on tetem na?
It's first code in 1 B C 5 C 5 4. Me can be 1 B C 5 C 5 4 6 us any as share edi egu honum. The second booking code here 1 B C 7 6 F E. We say bosu be 1 B C 7 6 F E. And say 64 us any as share edi egu. Nipa no share 64 us no tin need one kasa yimbe show. Third one also so 1 B C 8 C A. And also 7 odds. My member was to be in farm 1 B C 8 C A 7 odds. And to call na kocha na bibi enti mi koye.
Mate, ebeze man show no onya kasa say no the bar. Na udi hu agra abadi. Ti ozo hwe na urum na kokoye djuma na eboa ma na makoye pe ti mi ma. Good afternoon, Fakye Sport. Real Madrid should forget about getting 2 or more trophies this season. Barcelona will slaughter every trophy. Abu Markman was say Kapako GH from J-Town. Nedi Ononso Erefa WhatsApp Abu. I'm Oscar from Jacobu. Please, more update on Real Madrid. The other brand, you guys are loud and clear at Pandai Mbora. Keep up by Maswo former Mbora. Hono difi Ereba Babe Ramu Ewo Hanom Namiriana. Good evening. I love your show. More update on Barcelona all the way. My name is Starkin GH, Only God from Yeji. Nedio di Efi Parambu number 1. Ereba Ebabe Ramu Ewahanom no. Good afternoon, Abu. I'm Remis, watching the show live inside Santeman Ponsai. Let me use this opportunity to wish Cardinal Texan, Ghana incoming Pope, well. And kudos to you and your crew, especially Habib. This guy is irresistible, Mate. Or that's it, not the answer. But good afternoon, I'm on about from Asafo. Where does Luther King, Mayman, get his stems from? Hey, Mayman, always enjoy his foreign news presentation. We are there in terms in the Diwa. And now I can come not the abonyum no. Or the abonyums are soon in about Copenhagen, Maniaji. Good afternoon, Abu. Hope you guys Had a wonderful holiday, for sure. Thank God we are back on air again. Happy Easter to you all. Pastor I, Church of the Lord Brotherhood, my pastor. Pastor I, Michelle, Papa. Now, Brotherhood Asa from Banina. Kilome from Kaswa, you guys are the best in sport. That's it. No, they are also. Or the Ebeno. Good day, my brother. This is Sami Oko. Sami. Mejirize Bibia Boko Neme Koye Kama so 8 mile. Good afternoon. Keep the fire burning, please. How do I contact Mr. Maswell for Mr. Maswell? No, okay. Name there, but I don't know. Nana Agata. This is the name. Watching live from Sahi. Mewa Barcelona going to carry the day. Visca Barca, Visca Catayona. You're not sure the room. Good afternoon. Fakye Sport. I'm Sejo from Bankamba. You guys are fantastic. Fakye Sports to the whole world. Yeah, that's another also. With the era Musaju Ramos Remontada should talk. The Real Madrid, that's what I've had. ABOU. Man United show you in the Europa League from Chingi of Arno Asai Pneumonia Clinic inside Kintampo and on the Ram. Good afternoon. You guys are doing a great job with a great potential. Keep it up. I'm Young City from Chufu, Mantekrum. More update from Chelsea. You're also a team at the room. No. The more modema yabaye add no meshemo. As a no over joining a group na. Simple. Me the number we are say obo modern now we are. And conquer for all the answer obo ne high. Obo modern now wa add on abwa. Manema kuyama 0598 036 383 0598 036 383. Now wa add on nanema akuyama. Hi, I'm Master Pin Code. And I'm watching live from Monkranza. Predicting Barcelona win tonight. Please pass my greetings to my bro Ivan inside Kintampo. May use already to a babo Modena Watson Kananema Daddy. ABOU. Barca will lose by a long goal to Neo Chame. Nedio di Efi Kita Sedeba Ebabi Rum. Good afternoon, ABOU. Baremeze Wanfadiaka Antoasona. Good afternoon, ABOU. Boatin Ransford. Boatin Resford. Watching live from Bunu East. You guys are doing a marvelous way. Keep it up. God bless you. You're the best. Good evening, Fakye Sport. I'm watching live from Kawa Front Plains. You guys are the best when it comes to analysis. Sakinogu, by this time of the season, it's only one club who will do this kind of thing in the whole wide world. And I'm T.I. from our Front Plains and also Nitimi Eduramu. Hi, my name is Steven from Sampa. Please, the number again. Let me say, my bomb dear remedy. Good evening, I'm Bright, and I'm calling from okay, Bright. Ebeni abomodena yet me ayewe abana mana me tu dano. Let me say, ade ebebo. I'm Kizito Junior from Abasi Fauman. Barcelona will win the game. They are also a bomb of the 18 year two jabwa. Mane madeda ye kama pass on 18 edemani adia. The bibia ye win ye. Ademo hena monyana mumma me yimra na onye no metras ne enko ohun ti mi wie ono pe na me ne chama aba maka ne chama Alexander Menua na me nkoma na ne chama me di ne nkoma e wapa die was e ni nyamrema no no oba na oba bedura ma na ne makwe. Good afternoon ABOU. It's another day for Barcelona to dismantle a team again. ABOU Remayoka Barca will win and Rafinha to score. Whether who call crack ama Arimati watching the show live inside my band, and greetings to my lovely mom Adwa Frema Mate Mommy Joso Nedi onso utimi edi eru mu kama ne ade ebeza yewe ne bi mu so fe ne ya edi Ricardo ye na ye ya na fe yetimi aye yi na ye ya di moma nyakomra na me ni nyakonto aso after no na ma yewe ni ade a o ze krobia kwanzi asante koro ebeza chama antin komo bebiri be koso komo bebiri be koso o zo ma asese o mo technical we ni ade and di chama mo no e ba be chief ze de o mo pe no because season there games ever be about 7 matches there wahaya league no so still any over mark otoko na ko meeting aye we ya
only thing everything tell us how the result coach can use it to the pound from the baba if they are able to give them the needed results or more power the decision was prudent, was right. But man to me and fair no more there. Then you question reason why at this point of the season is so bad. One of us say that technical restructuring no my MSM panifobia or musical imagination so almost be commerce and got was it muka. What a pioneer friend my lecture so this can be cocoa back in Pianica. Aha. At this point, for the Kapamu coach, or more technical advisor, or more technical director, or more head of technical one, and they are still going for interim coach at this point. Hey, there are things I how.
I don't win my year.
That means win my year because at this point I can't a game provided say or more winning against Chelsea. Or man to me, I can't 7 games to the end of the season.
Yeah.
Coach, you know my way to a mono because me nim to a mono to a mono and other papa and to my coach. A honminia semka.
But now the coach in the more than
oh yeah.
Dr. Prosper,
I put to and make my head come on the coach over me say. And someone matched it. I don't want my coaches no. Players no my year Jumanaka. I found him. Here, didn't say you or why. I found more to continue. Wanted to be diabolical. Into near your man of the benefit of the doubt. But some activity, and at this point, some of the players even wanted to report to the IMC. Or more mobile new one, you promote 21 players.
Or the honor Koto mobile.
Yes, you promote 21 players, and still people felt say, you my coach, you wanted to report him to the IMC. Yeah. Yes, me find some players, and can I say no credit?
About audience now to TV.
Oh, yes, and no more near.
And only Nancha, but I don't trim my dreams. I say. The current squad no one casa conform but na be mu ready so be reporting now.
Yes.
I am saying e dey nkomo.
A lot of issues, a lot of nkomo cause on the platform of Kumalas and Kotoko. A fan engage a player and the kind of things I know can say fan Otibia wasu ebebu. Otibia wasu ebebu. E bia dem man so mo time coach.
No, sa say mo ko fa ba o. Me ma won kan kon.
There be kind of
nkoma.
And the ethics of my job mean disclosing resources, but I know the kind of thing they were telling the coach. Coach in a hard game. The communication skills were formed. I'll give you that. Tell me the communication skills were formed when or tear some far more interest will be probing be a wine can't tell no wedding commonly, you know. You take the thing at heart. No, the end of my ABI and for that's a coach there. I can move here. You make sure say, oh, you will be a back undivided amount for into the salad here, or what I anticipate. If you know compare division 2, division 3, division 1. Accra Lions mu oboye nkwala coach sharp boys ne go kasa wonder over there. Yet see at the for European market. Yet the for European market. And the way now mo can no. He's someone who wants to tell the boys say you say had how hairstyle you say near daddy perfect or shape nkwala no. But player obedu kotoko no. Untimi yen sa. Player obedu kotoko
you players on now ya de nenya. Or no, you coach in the match was Abia. I do we are we no emboa. That over a squad, you ran out my pon. To favor as well, no, niggas be a chairable. Your personal life.
Yes.
But then of the Obama one more results and I may be affected me. A bear affected man, I be affected this year, a bear affected the general manager. It is a meme from because Ricardo, Jansan, near my boy, I don't think they're no bonny view.
Oh, ye say after Ricardo, sorry, yes, who Chebby in Chebian word, man, in Tijai. Only must sort issue no correct. But a tofiam for me. No, what this asem no. Name for that some national team. No about her. America don't go through so. America don't go through. So because some match fan on. Oh, Musa won. Oh, me, Emma Ginger move. Hey, let me try ya. Uchiameka over make them bill. Nah. So what they say? And life like
body and no one's.
Wonder who say no one's more. One for who so we no one's an Michika. And advice I was one was Michika. Into this one, no one's bet me. If the person give you the needed result on the field of player,
also managing him.
Yeah, the same more Kruma, me man who economy. Yes, a coach, you know, Kruma coach can say, no too many players may be called. Now, my own money, my dear children, I saw all partners. Now be your better now your man. When you are able to do that, or no commit much to be a man, Nakotoko players no, and the Kotoko supporters no. Sakotoko, we didn't say a player now cover, you make much to them work out and form home.
No, by now,
Kotoko fans no. So, almost yesterday, now a player. Now move, we need matches near Cornell Cotinasi. Wait, Mamma Bianu, and fun who, and fun who say, but the moment I have seen China,
over 2 as soon.
Yes.
Mate.
And this is city and coach. And the real normal city there. I think it's division 1, division 2, division 3.
He's a top coach.
After
we need the national teams in the world.
Minkas was your top coach. That one means Minkas was your top.
But Uncle Bibian,
he's able to win the league for Kumas and Kotoko. nti e come matini go Ghana wo ka ho
but uncle baby ankwada ho
yes because the style of coach so offer yantibi and how to go offer say bless me
so akotoko ne kese ne yeyere yenti na nse bi wo amote but e bia ono so yo nema bi e koso wo so wanye bi a player bi a wo weke anayin o wafa obeka na se match o ze bi nema bi sa
when you go to room
your media me say is a coach let's say do be na result mba kra of you timi took about no no wa be din komo bi sa and all personal issues bi ana
okay
so can
what you about whole
ah no be din komo
no co-place
o ba for bi movies on
the movies are no co-place if you
no could be movie
and then no comparison say na adwuma ye din your communication skill nya o ti asem fa ho a no da shame no dey get no man nsene mfata some person aba ni betima ba ma e na comparison ne kan yo
na ho e
me ho ye pa
bibi a ko kama de
adom se akodi
azo show ni aze ya is a local movie na zo kan de cheze
sa wo chire wa je
Germany ya wanya nsima be kamanka mba
so obi twabia wetimi drive ye wana na ya meden
da bia ne de nya de papa but omo say omo timi twabi drive ye ba me mfa me nkwan to sa atata
so wa de wani su bebri
da mi no ntwabi kare me ntwabi de ade ba ko pe na me ye en de wa ni ade ba ni en de
ya no so kra de
nka bo ni ntino obi ya ne de
anye bi no
omo ye bo omo nka omo ntino ya ade a ade abo abo se wo
obi a on a private life or public life or secret life
that be obi any secret life
I was on here
me ho ye
bibi a ko kama de
akwa mi mo se nya kra o mo ami
o me de metima po eh
itimi mo bia fa ye koje bi kra mfa ya nko na
we sure
ekwe so ya ko de gi komo amuzu herbal clinic komo so ye na be there amuzu pidi ya kuba se ya o baby garo atano wa TV darling boys no mo mi ti komo also my
daddy obi di friend o kan dey
Tiganu mu ye tin men kai
sweetheart
sweetheart for ni nyina mpinchen TV
yako
okay and then see da foforo yakodi Easter ba na ye di apomuden komo ye amuzu nkomo e na me de bremu me so Dr. Amuzu ne number pa ya wo yusu no ya wo frɛ na obenya ono ane na kasa no me de ma na me gusu a me kasa ya na wa frɛ doctor na ne na di enkomo eye 0247 776743 0247 776743 Amuzu Herbal Clinic ye watafo nhyaye so wo frako Moro Market na wo nu police station wo kra wo ti besi wa Amuzu Junction ehwa e na Dr. Amuzu wo wa wo betimi akọ sa wo ye oba so ye be ma sa mu aware mu betimi akọ ama doctor ahwehwe mu na onsoso wapomu den agina ne nan so ye beka Amuzu P ehun nsem e di akyerew eye dura Dr. Amuzu she da ye ema enemu yade nko a infections sexual infection enemu yade nyare wa ahodo a eteti ni padua no eno nko a no ye Amuzu P no na wo pharmacy shop a said ye Amuzu P no esi sofa ne tetrete sofa no enya asem keto enhye box bia mu wo be connect wo se poti wo se me Amuzu P 4 na treat gonorrhea anase odepo candidiasis anase bia na syphilis enemu yade a wonimu bia akaka ho eno na doctor wahedade ehahama eni enubina makomako 24 aduonu na wodi aye saa aduro yi na ahaban bia doctor de ye bia nso wo be sa nyamfaso emema ntie wei bia na wo de wakọ hospital also wokoye STI anase STD so kwakoye labs wokoye na yakacha so wuni odepua wuni gono wuni hwe enso me ba hasa me be kacha so to Amuzu P ni bi na no mo bo ho ban adentia wonim se ye ka prostate a eye mema pa na munyini duru ba bia afede na ejeje mo se ade ha adwene pa ne se mabunu kura mo se mo mema mo mabuna mo se so ne prostate jeje mu bi enti Dr. Amuzu ehede years adro yi ade haban ba ko bi kan ho a ebo mema prostate ho ban regulate wo urine flow bi ho no a ade asaba ko ye nakra anya ne de seconds no akwadwonso ade asade ne dwonso twa ne ho ate no wo badwonso ba heart ante na no won hyede hunu so koto Amuzu P wudi wunya agono nanso so ebo wo prostate ho ban yedra emma side effect na die e wo se wo pebinom na haban a ebo mo prostate ho ban a doctor di shame no e ye nsuo gya adwempa doctor amuzu di shame no se empamo enkekaye akwasi broni se ye itching on se oba bi ohonoma wo gina nipa mi wa frantuma wo ti kura wo hu wo ti watri na ni abodu blazer so obo a wo de ne sa hyentuma ne flap no no wo ti ne sa eya ni desa na no wo betia data medu anadwo abehu brother fool because what tia ma de no emu ahunu se waduro to no eti ba ma be na wo betimi ne na hia ekura bem ena be be bi so the same thing and them say they say be ma ta de ne sa hye ne botuma ya me hye ne yepa obo anye scan wo yi ama ye sho aba ne se ho ya ne hene and wo ti ni se ya ne watri na ni abontu bezi anti mo nso mo ta pocket
mo ta de mo sa hye
e wo ti erum
e de bibi ye ne hene
baby ani otia ti na kwasi matakala wo no wo betia me ho ayekuro obu onu ma o ne de no de we nsa bia sisi ho no eye ne hene otimi titia na ho aye nkronkro paya baby e besi bia na wo so na ahye nsuo na ya ne hene no otiti kwa nkasa ubula matali de we awasi ama ho aye prekesni wo ba bai na ani ni kwhia na wo so me fanhye ne num eti Dr. Amuzu die oboa wa ma won paso agro etimi akoyi enso ja no epamo itchen adwenepo a doctor di shame no na ma wate wo be man kan me kan say we sisi mu be ye den seka abompa na mo bonus a be me nya ne say e boni prostate e ho ban enti na me start ne me ka cha o say wo de wunya na mu yade but to Amuzu pi ni 4 ne fa esifie nom because e bo wo prostate e ho ban large nkodu baby yan ka se wanya prostate enlargement afa ba ma bia so ntie we adenti na wonko a wonu oba ehie ma na wakwasi matakala we emu hihye we asa de ye de fa feeling e ka ebe bo se ja ba ma bia ho sane na no wo kan sem se ya na ye ton so se de wotimi ka so ne ma me agya pade nyina ode be ma e ye ne dama wo ko hese de wasi apon na ti ko butu so a asa no ma wo hram e so ba ma bi wo ho no ma wo no ne de no wonti de wote yawo enti sa wote yawo abra wo no oba ehie mu a eyi no de wo yare etu nya Amuzu P4 doctor say woto atobi ma get na wo ni hia na because ebi a wono abaye distributions no wo get no no so ni boy no obi no so ni boy no so ni get no obi eti abakosa eti woto anu atobi a surprise nipa wo ne da no ono abo ne ho ban na wo ntoso abo ho ban afa ba ma bi a wo de sensuo pa ka wo diem na dware wi a na honam keka wo wunyare kura ya na yese de nkukodue bi ene nam ho no e wose wo yem hyew se wanya enam yade emema mu ye lucky se munya infections tankani gonu a mu ne ntam fi se be mebo no bo se ne hyew aba no ne mu ya ne ya na se de ahon no te se popo e be paye no wo ba bia ntimi mfa ni agoro etubo se instead so be hye trouser no wo de ntuma afira no osifie basa obo se etutu no ankasa owu de wo ye ne ho kwoto Amuzu P so mame ento bi mre wosesia na wo ho nto on se free bra wunya anam yade no wo kura no wo paso agoro ankasa na kofom first na ka wo gina wo na so manso say no asa just 30 seconds pe no apepe aguo na ye ko hese de ohwini wo ka bom ka tu mu ka bom ma wini mu tutu se japa popot ayaka banku wo so awie wutimi ntwatew bama bi so okra won pa de 30 seconds wontimi nkobi na latin kanu ekọ
I want 30 seconds for
yeah we do
ana 30 seconds
before ba no abagine enfo wani tu ni obi no no wantisa bi apa bama wo gina ne na so uti oba so ane nsuo amuna wasi ye bama wo watimi so asedan enu bi na ye pe bama bi ho no a woni atenkanti oba pa na da ne so oni so ne wo yire ne da wobai pudi china ne ho kan kakrewa wo otoche na ni kru asekenti madam bia ne kwantra yira la mi bisa se no ba no wo kofa ne se wo ye kinswe toy na abewe na anim ana se wo be no aduane na ama wo so bo adwuma wo mpem eti wa enyam yade amwa ye mre wo mpem no me kanfo Amuzu P heba mesha nya na wo heba shops wo ko pharmacy a ebi wo ho be ma wo dwonso a wo bre wo ti yaw ewum eti na me se ensuo ja na ebeboa wo no sa jonso ya no ebeyi afiwo jonso amoja wom jonso ani aye darkish bi sa be ma enisa wo jonso sa jonso no pe Amuzu P ni bi na chance yesa wo no na ebeboa wo pa wo Johnson na Johnson ne mu apapa ya be me ensamien enan ne ade ade a bo se no onam no ade nde se chamfo di birthday o se ne ko wa atane ata wo boa wo yare ntafo me pa cha okoto amuzu pi ni bi na chance yesa wo no ya de 20 ni kan ho ade e wo mu ne se ema wusisi ni emu ye din on se be me bi on ma pa en fact tablet into form ya nka so nkoto mfa me be mo se me nkoto de na ka mi sisi nya
ka oti me nkoto
once adwuma we so sisi enso ne de ye sa ba ku ya be ya mu pega ma ni kura no o de wunya bi dala mko ya me kan sa ye de yo mu pega ma ni kita mi se ada wo di obeye bi de bna wo be bo wo mpam wo no enya sa toto di ye pega ma ni ja eno di so nya portable akofo oluftu ba unti bi mpeja
no anko na ni di ni na eyemani su bebri o mi ni de o
ayesem passe ni na ko try bi let us what to why there unju so fam
keke manya ni se nyi
ene da bro na ma ojo so na nkra be tazi
su kwa mo su a
o mu de ma mi wa be ma wa ni na du say wo ba obedi ka de no ho abeti ni wawu wodi bu emu bi wi mi o mi dwane mesro yeah, investigation here ready I didn't bebro pepa chaw eti wo ya bema na se wutie mi na enam yade eti wama chese watinka wo mpemu no ekofo wa unim she obi wa abrochira afi de ne bema ne kojo to ye de ne bread Dr. Amuzu o se that's sign hama no eni lubra wo de ma wo akono a wo fie na wono aye no wati wo kodura abrochire awoi afi wo wutade na epeje ni mu na si wo si ye no medwane eja me yire wo Ghana eti me kama be me bia hotoso wo se Amuzu pi no se wunya binum a ewu kojo tokora ebeso we agina ama wa hu se wo bo adwuma e wo mpem
ya fara ma ni bi ye me na so
ebedwane me pa chaw eduro no ko pharmacy wo ko heba shop Oko chemical shop ebi wo ho. Fred 0247
67 43 43
Sebe Matiasia ne bema ewuda ya watafo inshaye so Amuzu Junction.
Mate mera se pa obapa ne odia odi room ni adia wa nyamisha obasi ana makoma atobi em because ya na sirusi din komo cheche ne mamu no ema baby girls no ere boys no manije pa ade ya pa ne se be ma kwenya ba ukusi ana meche se me kamba tina me si baby girls no ne darling boys no ade ya pa ne se be ma kusi emema nyina na mu no akobo adabridwo enye na oba so no match ne seti a okote ma na nim ntu kona bibi nya ye ha adwen time da se pa
se wudi mu wese nyina de na
so say ankofo didi komo me yete omo amene omo ese chapter ata for kwa
okay tu chie fu
omo didi komo mo kan
ba se du wonum ne de anu de omo mesu am kire wo
dabi
yeah shedi
honest time ba na fa
sound ya keka
you rafie give am me ene krobia komasi asante koroko new technical team no mo de aba be ram ne adia na menhwe na menni ho nkomo kakra bi onra ena Dr. Prosper na te ogun ebeye confirm say ne pimpa ni ntimi omo nto as bi dem there ohwe the city na Abdul Karim Zito the technical director interim coach Malik Jabe Johnny no technical advisor coach Prince Usu coach Prince no ena assistant coach ohwe na waye yati amonya na mo ma chairman bra na chairman ba like baba share ba ne newspapers no headline bi e be bad no say oye we pa ala oye we awai mfoso but the headlines pan ayi bi e be bad na ebe hu tan edi honkomo no zo Abdul Karim Zito ene ade adi me sure hema chama Alex Mbrana yenye ne enko anim na ne mande dadi ni ade a ti Abdul Karim Zito Sariki no technical director interim coach Malik Jabe technical advisor Prince Usu assistant coach ti mo man nda so say Habib Abza di abani o na enra na ye conference Dr. Prosper na te ogu so her last 5 matches our born on say the result ni si etie no ya de enhyere ntwa yi mfa makrobia busuaku no the play for trans ya no mu ni ze de be ye be boa ne se gisi ehwe na the Japan pa no kwan na okọ ye no ne de omodi abani
well some of us na yenim say June, July, August, actually, so September, I best start next season league. Ghana, can you coach Prosper Ogum nebe coach Kotoko? Ni se Kotoko beji league, beji FA Cup, kwa Africa, ni himself Prosper Ogum na do mbeko. But as to send a beja na kwan before see a baby season, na ni nyina agina a modern bar obede na di. Matches bia na aka na nim. To be very honest with you, I was expecting say Prosper Ogum ne sack nebe ba. Kukunenka weekend di enimi. And the Abianca, Ebepamono. Say, Obodia na match ni we, and the uncle ya. That was when Nami Nim said, Ebepamono. But in Penifono, Morane Kotokono, active faster. The reason decision now, Omuteki, you know, I support them, say, we do 100% the cheer. I said, Kotoko, Ediana Stars fixture, and yet ordinary. It is not normal. For BBR to you can be a Kotoko fan, you can be a Diana fan. You drew park, and you a Kwakobo match. Now that game moves from association football to something different, and you're not common you be it. But every Kotoko fan knows what I'm talking about. Every Diana Stars fan knows what I'm talking about. It would have been disastrous to keep Prosper Ogum. Now Diana for the first time in their history. Diana Asha Kotoko away that but never cry. But for the first time in Adriana history, Nanka Adriana Abekumasi, Abe Shekotoko Babayara, I tell you, and Kebeye, the biggest news are Kotoko ever encounter season women. So the IMC thought it wise. He said, with the results now under Prosper Ogum, no, it will be highly unfair and then highly sporting unreasonable. Listen to my words careful. Sporting unreasonable. I'm not saying unreasonable, but sporting unreasonable. Say. Yebet na se atwen ayehwe han ama aduana se abesa anweagu ye gari mu krum ha before you take a decision I take it. The last time me ma data ha na make as much say whoever knows Prosper Ogum anyhow or ye nedwuma no Prosper start say o winning matches or Prosper so or start say when you decline kweku the Prosper a diminution na ebe for my enye and open way of stories and I watch my agency I say the last 5 na me require me find the last 4. Send the last for out of possible 12 points. When you move just 2 pay. Yeah. And on a power your stories no counts. Oh, in the last 5 no winning back pay. Into out of possible 15 no. What for just 5 and what to 10. Clearly what it means is that a modern bona ye nim say Prosper Ogum echo be 7-8 games at as well. Now oh winning and ye cry na ye drawn. I feel what TSC the diminishing return. So all progress here or prosper very well. But a Kobase Jigua retrogressively. Now we progress ever from and the whole anyway do no. If care is not taken there and train, the next game you join us or we are or quite hard to folk ever way. Or boy we are Brekum Chelsea or FA Cup. And these are 3 crucial games for Santiago. And if you want to take decision, you take it the earlier stage and try maybe be a dream ye. And I think I sat with MP Phone and said, "Oh, my taking our decision." I open your friend said, "Prosper Ogum Quine, various Asian and commoners," and he made mention of a lot of things. I just said, whoever don't want to be real, dear on a prosper a year juma player be on a prosper a year juma management member be on a prosper a year juma one way or the other, not only club side. Kweku say udi nkomo e on national team duty. O po bi a obetime di prosper hon koma agye adanse pa won wa. Aya fro papa no worker. How? Ne busam. Uwi a frɛ wankasa wadan for besima ko bi mensa. Ne busam. Time now no me no deputize and no worker e de ne call chan tournament no. Busa send saying ne kosi e de na ma at a point. Na an worker e fall say there be. The boys around me or the young coaches around me are not helping me. He can be a good coach, but when it comes to the human relationship, there are a lot of people when they encounter they feel that are questionable. Now, what I can say, Sheikh Mufti Menk, when you are trying to correct someone, so be the name when you are trying to advise someone to change from what they are doing, make sure you don't make them worse. May be and so any and ask and yet ube to me for. You should be able to make sure the kind of words you are using to advise me do not make me worse after no conversation. Oh, okay. And the players ebetimiya near be a offer say oh players near man and so any as the leader Se chairman les manu na ekosia kotoko supporters na nse ya porcupine share emre bi atwam big joe ne nkofo tie atuan se omo ma stadium biom no se chairman ekosia omo being the leader of all the supporters front e wo kroman no ekosia wan hu ne kasa yi na nsem na obeka atwam na nso ania he is going to make the case worse ebe wi aso no obi ananka na aju so o chairman ne be kasa kra ma zama adwan aba so oba no wa be kasa yi after the meet obeka so na we ne so ye leader we di anim no wa be se asem no. And in solvent situations, you don't go and worsen the situation. There are people within Asante Kotoko Football Club now they all say, coach, you know, I ban the park and so they are, or you know, from the kakra obetimaye. But when it comes to relationship and kwenye faso, any amount for Kasano, Kuku and Sweni, why would Jose Mourinho spend 15 minutes trying to talk to Mario Balotelli? Because he knows that he's going to give him the op-ed. I keep telling you, said, I have had an interview with Coach J. Sapon Shapiro. What can I tell me? Say, the coaching days, one of the biggest clubs at Ewukruma. He managed a player, no more but the biggest fixer. I work on calendar and so. A night before Saturday, the player and a ban over catch him, Coach. And then here we are na do answer me tinya kwa ko boma. Why am we now born me intimemo? He is the coach. Coach J. Sapon, and he said it on an interview which I was sitting. And Kweko say na me will be Kweko me come say or say player and cancer he sat down and also call me ya throw back. Player and ko na say player ya di ye wa ba bekan. Enyo no nko a o say me name nkofo mi no bi. Me dia dey more tina they go and stand somewhere say coach you or Sebi, we Emma players. But third game now, you can one say, oh, here results for him to be able to achieve the success. After after about 30 minutes of thinking, he sought out, said, baby, I don't know, oh, here boys, for them to give him results. Kweko no one kasa to in the car and najo, and occupy the bromo. Lo and behold, the one who was bold enough to come to him, assisted two, game, but I no can say go. You match to 3 points. One now, no table until him so go to we place. No, but I no. Maybe some question. So when you are coach, coach is from managers. You don't only coach, you manage. Prosper Ogumu Asante Kotoko wasn't a coach; he was a manager. The reason to a manager and say, yeah, for me, IMC, Prosper Ogumu, a part of the IMC. When we are talking about people who take decisions. Not only coaching side, but managing the club. No can conform taking decision. In an interview with Yankasa, your boss, Don Sama, Angel, he made mention. He said something. Said, "Kotoko Edman was about the second time. Nanka Oko has there were other clubs and Nanka Omo Airpenu. Maishia call the Bayano. Krora catch and say menana. Brabe Edma Besum. Enti or reported direct to Maishia. Only Krora Edinkom. It tells you how powerful. He was a manager. So when you are managing a club, you put personal egos aside. You manage the boys around you as a father figure. At a situation whereby players needing command and a coach, I can tell you, results now to Kunyan and saying, if you were what, boys were not willing to die anymore. Correct nations second goal. Mean to make any credit away from the nation's FC players. Say na Kotoko players running, go in for tackles to block opponent from scoring them. That's no mutu America, and I can say on authority the coach is not feeling more at the Kojachi. Say na training players, game a defending gamer. Then I can say without fear or favor, say coach is not feeling duty with the Kojachi, so they have no business managing the affairs of us. Are you Now 1 minute, Pek. Karim Zitu appointment. Yeah. Kuku at this material. Okay, and the Cobra. Mamene chairman ningo. Jama kwaba na ibi abokode. Avera wa joini ya yene Ashanti regional chairman de Makrobia Kumase Ashanti Koroko mo supporters no. Chairman Alexander Manu neba ababe didi nkoma. Bare no amene na mana chairman me kunhu picture bi. Na ni Koroko kuru mo na igu okukushi Asaka Dauda. Ene na busuafo mu na akukushi omo. And another picture and I check out. Oh, that's the first game against Calera. I said this is the first game there against Calera. Yeah. So that was National Sure. What happened? See, it was that game, no.
Because we have to take an advantage. Saka that free. Na Lerigu free Sakogu.
Yeah.
Sakogu from Nairobi to Sakogu acquire each other and wasa.
Oh, okay.
That was a support.
20-30 minutes.
Thank you. That was a support. Oh, football support is counted.
Oh,
okay. Even one band of some Mokotoko. No, here my into about them support in this happens.
Wow. I'm share pictures in me. I mean, who dream a crack. As football and your park is on Kwana, more support to guys. Yana, more for Chico, Buania. That way,
one is go. One is go.
That's
one time is go.
Oh, okay.
You go to coach now, just as you can have my performance here. See,
why is it as and when you are brace are we winning there?
Nasem bi no koka wo ho no say your friends on pro focus or bar face ni engineer ndi e no be good na anim ase afia ba ye judi ni den na ye o de any chairman ni ko o de any chairman ni ko any chairman ni ko
now o kenzi empam coach na umra na Americans azem we all dey all can are tactical mu ne tactics ni ya
that is ben say o ju hu di sa se o si gine hu di na ya certain things ni go answer no ye Uni physical trainer cry with team you can't work on course bet my money ade. Players we have one way fit.
Chava. Didn't go for a chairman. That means but Mamindi kind MBSA as we do baby don't call for ball club. They be the Ashanti regional chair. Your all transit is are making way chair. Amuze no the club and ababa baby. It's all things uncommon.
Betty baby, I can be now.
Now fast as
anything. Now no press statement required. Any day I will not know the buy.
Mena me found. Oh, there be wow, because the team joke by meeting in Jamaica.
Oh, okay.
And don't forget me lead pressure group. Suppose there's a pressure group. And see what's an hour to this kind of work on. And you know, call me meeting. Let me who cry. Me tell me who cry. Yes, I'm a little good trip way. About March no on Sunday, but me on a Lego on Thursday. No, me on Wednesday. Me the 6 days on a Lego.
Oh, okay.
We tell me them near 400 Ghana cedis a night.
Wow.
The 400 multiplied by 6 from my own pocket.
One are you sick?
Me and I'm doing sky BB. There was also my miscano. Or my because I want my miscano. Me and I'm doing sky BB. Medidi. What I say? Sir, I Sakugona Econo. And this is how my offer drop your Hanawa Kono. The Abu Pragia.
And the free friend the Rock City.
The Rock City. You know that. That is the real name of
the Rock City.
The Pragia na here the ko. Me ko antan konya. E fa say won na little go nyina me ko na sheriga ho.
Okay.
Me ko na sheriga ho.
Okay.
That day na me ko na enso kreto. And you know say oh ko ahimfo. And you my and Pabua. So they're nice things with me. And I sat there, I took a picture with them.
Wow. Wow.
So name I acquire before March with no bono. That then Sakugu for Eba Stadium no. On the sprinter 7. Was it can of the car? Obia the motorbike. The sprinter 7. The volunteer to take it 100. I will take it now 10 cities. But to take it 100. Because I almost said I want to musica. Auto ticket. See, at the point I get and look at me ticket no. I make up I made a man for. And me, my VVIP. I went to them to the popular stance. When I hear because that be person yes, we don't want there. At the point I so to again so no. You know, me dancing. Then I put it with film. And with him, hey, 2 pound with the team no. My personal self need that on the late poly. Obi anko bi internet I want me that post me that also be catch it na. So I own cup of me found.
But not the problem na dey no mo kan na ze. On the you being the Ashanti regional chair. E mo edu pa. But on say bi so wo ha. E dim say INC ba yi anamuntu bi ni ade bi obeku bi ani omo. Ka betini aka bi agu mo so dan say all no be kan ba me kan. E ma rezo ye leader no crack ade na mo yeso ye tutu bi fam.
Nga me pensem ni bi omo kan no. Say abo ball awie. Ye ball against Bichim. AMC Bichim a parade virtually enkola nko. What I say? They can't assume baby say. Justice Bay the darling boy of Monsas and the support. At the point say ogbuni ni nya issue. Ye nya gina mu me, nya gina mu.
Oni ni nya issue.
But at the point so you can refuse to back granted tell you say
you
bless me a politician.
Okay, now Blake can.
Oh yes.
Oh okay.
We fought. I'm telling you we fought. At the point a co-meeting we did not cry like say no square ya beto. We fought. He makes sure the Blay beside my team.
Oh, okay.
But Blay, his name is Blay. Well, it's like a corner crack. But this our bobo baby. He was a corner bobo number running throughout 90 minutes. Blay who better now. And you could see, say, first half from Poya and Blay was tired. And Blay the match in 75 minutes. After the Blay free game. The boy chance our coach and then one more Blay, one more team. So team of Blay about 75 minutes. Blay was being exposed by Nkolano. While Blay now what the duty actually out of the back. Me not the duty by Obama that tailor measured passer. Greek and it and it's here about anything. Some because has me a bomb button in
the right old Chewaji.
And look,
and how Casa say supporters chair.
One thing now, among for Mrs. Sawyer, senior prefect of school one. One now only between the school authorities and students know. I'm going meeting now. One young was there. Teacher or teacher knew. We are still away school. Say, you fight for the students. You don't fight for penny for now. No, you can't say fight. You can't go to blows. I didn't be able to pray. Maybe my supporters. Sorry, or school for the Sunday to me. But only BB. But to call you, I mean now.
Yes.
The pains I mean come true. Ogum come quarter. Kawunkum. No, none of them no come be because me ma kofi no support on me nya hwe bora fra obefra ma buta chama yede na na enu suye. Ti was say me support na answer. But you ask yourself say me technical team member na.
Dabi.
Me player na.
Dabi.
Me goalkeeper na.
Dabi.
But ye boni aweni a that same support na ball but chama na moya ade. Ti say mo lose na say wodi watama. Wo so woje.
Na fire ho adwuma.
That's it. And this corner anko yi a me interview me grant be obi obefra me kwa be busam kwa che mo musa dwum. That's it.
But then who's the fan baby no more supporters leaders no. They said they man who's the DIABY back virus aka. Na money coach kasa mo send you are no fan. Only ni nya encounter 1-on-1. E can send you as a coach. You nim so na wa cool school away with but here supporters no. Yes, the ball no coach in here. E wadibu a say ni say na mboa ye ni say a e be bwana nkomodi de bi koso sa.
Awu DIABY. Unim say dem sit here. Look, unim me person me che say dem suba sit here. Men call say samene oba na ti. Na bibi nti agaya. Adeko exams man no oba na be mom e be wo me no oba na ntem obi anti bi da.
Oh, okay.
Because here we no oba na be move on, miss me move on. Why we say me obeka na eye wo da. Obeka say me baby na obedenti obi image. They say oh me past tense was article. Yeah. I wouldn't want to discuss it.
On can be there.
But
decision no so say.
Che.
So a good decision.
Yes, Mutanije Kasepa. I know about 4 matches as me a lecturer. I'm a lecturer my personal self. I'm a clad over 12. No one 2 over 12. Now I was at school in Cobas trackers match and I did.
Dabi. So why you ogwa?
What I said, you know, you about 4 matches. I guess Heart of Lions. Quando Heart of Lions. 1-1. Against Bichim United. 1-1. Against Accra Lions. 3-0. Yeah. Against Nations. 2-0. Yeah. And that 4 matches now can here 12 points. And you have 2. Today they just bought the 5th matter. Over 3 points.
Marco also come about time.
And one come come then one.
Sa move the money idea.
My minister say, so no Belgium, no cosign bar. Be our question mistakes be free. Name away. And that will be you. Yeah,
that name on you. Was share the
never upon a tune.
Alive Babasha.
Be no banner could trust was some mistakes there or yeah. Until Obe nothing or one of a ball of them. And I said, wow. Anyone you know. What I say. Ain't you know? So I changes when I bano. Me say at the positive one of the Obian watch out.
We need a positive.
I am telling you.
So I'm cause of marrying a double.
Me see. League in there, I might be frank with you. Say, chances of winning the league very slim.
Oh, okay.
Very, very slim. I mean, my time to kill me when I mean laugh. No, because I think I share me say, baby, goes that I won't share 6 points, I won't share 9 points. Yeah. Because I'm more, I mean, point to be a and to me, the news on which 9 points. The games so I can't 6 matches are 8 points and at 6. Now, here, the opponent, you know, which are now more. I mean, let's lower our expectations when it comes to the league. Or the FA Cup, they will cancel with it.
FA Cup, no.
Oh yes, we cancel with it. Sure.
But Coach Abdul Karim Zito, your born in zone could praise the on the house who ni muboni DIABY in Ghana. Another fine coach of Abdul Karim Zito. Many momote supporters and my fan is saying.
You see, the day I come as him, say, me join a second 1992. I'm joining second. 1992, I'm joining second. Me support to individual da. Sa uye mana me no ye koye be ka sa ukoye na me no ye.
Oh, okay.
Across chapter. And now me tiwe. Me ka se mo de bia na me saka say. E yin nim say Alaja can be a house. The brother sorry na is Alaja can be a CEO for Sani Kotoko. I work with him.
Wow.
Sana me suban tie. Once say Kotoko mana obe be mana. No me no we adwuma. O tam so na kwa e ko. Karim Zito. Say e yin ani. Wa bo no ma Kotoko na bo ni ye o.
Yeah, no correct.
Well, it's about his fourth time out the back of Tokoni. And then so I got in experience, baby. And Prince also, what we say now, before the Banaway, Akotapia, assistant coach of France, Sudan.
Yeah, Coach Prince, yeah. If I could talk
to you, no, what's my coach, and no Sudan national team coach, assistant coach there. I think this is what I part the pass, and the man, the pain, and no too much, and they try half more. I am more fake. Yeah, then they papa, they are the money fake. Because I mean, they are the best coaches. In the country, and boy, papa.
Wow.
Boy, papa. And Coach Zito need players no. We meeting about 2 hours.
And he.
Well, I'm telling you, you could see smiles on the faces of some of the players.
Come on, when I confess and never be bizarre. Also, person you better come once more. There's a do other players here no mumuna because who can say we buy or my Nigerian chairs as you go more no mumuna.
My main case, I'm sure we are journalists. You can call some of the players. They will tell you a lot. I will not be here to let out the cat, to let the cat out of the bag.
Oh, okay.
And some baby, and I'm not can't catch us. Maybe no beja ya. Men come once in beer. They may jaya and come no mean them. Will be uncle baby.
Yeah, no gentleman.
We uncle what we are. The name from Sony Free no. Definitely. If you say Coach Ogum. Opportunity of Jan Kotokono. If you ask me foreign sports, me name say be abra bo be anya bida e say what to players there ba of season you also omonye what to players who we here no you want me convince among for the players one more me among na akọ what have the new set of players aba now bibi na see that players now no osaki o be side be see we say mu so I want everyone be man na say so
no na is also bad I say be man dey be how do job.
And you see my main cousin with this opportunity other man mean say we have huge platform.
Yeah.
Support the difference say you try to become Okotoko. Obi and try to become Okotoko.
Oh, okay.
Because me nye an employer of Asante Kotoko. Me chairman there. Me business. Me my numu. Me business. Me second born or college of education Akokari.
Wow.
Level 400.
Wow.
September over school. Obe the teacher. Me second born or oba.
Wow.
Me first, second, third, you know, but Ababoba, and fans waiting, come up, I become going to me first test.
No, correct.
When you couldn't run out what say.
Yeah.
Kotoko and Jamaica. Jamaica, sir, I talk with passion. Me, me bottom. The media I invest. I call with me, and I'm one in America. They call Accra Lions. Men am di kind, we call Tuesday. Team we call Tuesday, we call Tuesday. Maybe a team leader, I know, because I'm different hotel. I paid 500 Ghana cedis a night. The next day, no, we call Musisa stations with the Miskana Air Miro, do not cry, and this is Kumasi.
How do you
do? The Miskana Air Bibia. Nipa I travel with the team, you know, me, Franca, Anna, or Hiniferro. When I was a fair or set a pool or Hiniferro. Young men, Sape, and a food into free, Sunaya Bekan. Yes, in Tiafas, Nipa 4. And they took out with the team. So I make us what is social media type with the enemy. They will spend any now spending. Then you sit on social media. You did matem, said be there. Just some answer for how they did matem. But I don't care. So who Alexander Menu now who judge me by mistake. Said me case me 5 years. Me thicker than what you think. Who tell you me as something mem. Ah, me catch you as something now with the enemy. I'm telling you, maybe Frikuzu, not depending, baby. Yeah, Mammy, very passionate about Santi Kotoko. Passionate. Baby Kotoko could be this is the Baby Kotoko man could be was Dreams FC. That time, let me knew accident. On the 11th of December last year, let me knew accident to woo. You has a folk match, let me know your fridge. You has a folk match. It's 21st, no? Hey, you mean a day. It's a man call me. My baby. Obi, I was taught to social media water, baby, welcome, Biano. You take it out to no family.
Wow.
Matthias,
and
you know, the must be self supporters in this.
Can be trouble.
Sir, changes will. And the member team. I'm telling you, because we now when say, Sir players, Prano, Sabia, like a medical attitude, you know, putting up a new coach by now. Won't say, oh, stop to the wedding. And you come about my team like that picture. I am to see about 4 matches. That's possible to have 2. And you have 2 points. Just 2 points. What do you find? You say league well, no. Now, what to go? You see. Okay, first run. 4 consecutive losses.
Yeah.
4. That time when I was in Japan movie. Wako Cape Coast. Wako pre-season. Pre-season, no. There was no single match I won Cape Coast. I took care of Kobe. There was no single match. Match of Mogobiane took care of Martinia. In all those matches, no, we were 4 back. You can't say pre-season. Now, when I got your taxes, I bought no season. Yes. I bought 4 back. I bought season purpose. Me bought 3 back. I know I buy you 3 back. No, near the little 4 consecutive matches. Some matches we see in your 2 wins. And then keep up the first story. The first story.
And the Sunday, I shall say with Diana.
Oh yes, sir. Time I lose to 4 consecutive matches. Diana so much in you. You lose to 4 consecutive matches. One of the start here for you. There's a sato. Sato no ato. Young man Sunday, we said that revival. I'm telling you, we said so.
And is it Baba the win the Obiama family?
Baba, then your ball against the Chimana and Bruno. So Baba, I can say, Quebec Fortress. And a habit of my bitchin. Ever say ye. So I put it in a refugee mine. Hey, bear Cotoquan, he is.
Penalty.
I'm telling you.
Yes,
on the cameras, other angles. What I say, other angles. We must be frank with ourselves. What I say. But we shall squad in debt of a Santiago Toqua. That's the way board I have. The players keep on declining. So, entry ball our board in the end. Sabono Bodo Olympia. And you now cast 6 days. I'm on the contract. But we paid 15,000 Ghana cedis. I had a man for you. Supporters in the TIO.
I'm going to cheer for entry then buy 15,000 Ghana cedis.
You see it not on the phone. 15,000 to Olympics.
Wow.
A man buy. And the folk are no minimum. Me am the receipt no. E come on na pin. Say, em penny for Ghana can be a chair.
Entry home card.
And you now 6 days.
And a contract.
And contract.
But more Olympics.
Yeah, more Olympics 15,000. Me see. Me can say me see. E mo my release letter. Because they pay. E da ko say as a folk democratic.
And a democratic happen also ye juma pa.
Thank you. And they were entry. Can same be said about him after we said. Shawuchemu, Hebabaya Yamo. Just say you don't know me say boy na some question here. Peter Amidu Akwa. He came to Kotoko as a raw player. Still a raw player. Even though we're the second season, but still a raw.
Yeah.
We don't improve. Femedi of Bas at the Kotoko. Unim player there for no honor. Aziz Ansah. Of free Olympics, but no go 6. 1 minute of Chale. You some more one will be a haunted. I want to be the don't you don't come up, I mean, right back. Or Moya Baji, best player, or Mikasi be really free young. The way that is an Sanadi go to Santiago.
Yeah,
one Andy go to Baji, best player. Oh, Ghana. Oh, Black Star, number 2.
Yeah.
Louis Adman. Somewhere, Papa Becker, no, upon number 2.
Yeah.
I equal Yamin of Ghana, you did Louis Adman, bear track of Baji go Kino. Why can't we do see? What I say? I will say, I don't know, me say how we know. Money Mohammed Coco. Live in and you go me Coco, Papa.
Oh, okay.
Yes. We go me Coco, Papa, I'm saying, Partey. I don't want to tell him, Papa. I'm very young. We go together, no question. The way I suppose the team, no. Me say, me, maybe all this go team, we're different from me.
Yes.
Me, be very Bla me ti wo mi fi amedi asase su nyina ensan ka ma no da me ni ma de be de gye ka fo
Kotoko we ne dia
me na se ma me nko pa me say eno sa me ma nyanko po bom se me wo stadium ada e be yare am de be wu no na ya yi hospital ko stadium te won ma ko nti jama me kom stadium This is the me friend yago. So me kona fe kotoko kwat me win game na wa to kona wodi aye. They can't coach salary. Now we say good. Now we budget 2,000. No more system. Now we need to match in the year.
Chamate,
the better case supporters. BBIC supporter the man prosper na te ogun. And they will never that same support more. Said there with that one was Abdul Karim Zito, technical director. But say now coach in your mind there. Best standing coach. Na papa idea Prince also the other as an assistant coach. Papa na technical data. Sama manager Bell. Now see to the Kenya. The be legend the union how. Once as a technical director you should be able to travel with the team.
Yeah.
But papa oko 81 years old.
Yeah.
Or a footballer also I know who year pa what that oko 81 years. What minute team here dey into fine. And tell there or technical advisor. Karim Zito say o coach Karim Zito entirely on so be technical director ni yan kwani if you so I mean all players na mo ma na be team na ba so all player coach kotoko na kotoko nko yi a be hye no a che obi a mo team na
Mate chawa era sepa na yesu yeda se ne to nsa fro wa ba be me akwa kama pa
na ma se bebre e na kan wa ma ba ha wa etimi se ma ba ha ide na mbebi ko mama na dem ba mo ya de yakopon sha de ba mo program me fan yango especially me leba ba na da hold de no wa
chawa fi
it's my mention me
I fi time bia
I love that
time bia
I mention me papa establish wa
okay
I will say that my own tiny mistake wa bonta na wo papa do both think and think o timi tia de time was there sha wo de if you be what I say remove that's all now I go for the go buy different education but because if you no be SS that we go can international
chairman is so much team so crown about wife
Charles what do I have you pa na de ba ko mama ni je no say anything bi abon punuma
even Ahmachu time
I mean can't tell me what that you you want to intimate masu bro I'm telling me no wo ho asa ni be di chairman te be be chairman na ma chairman na start me ya maso that be was in na ko so na ma se tie papa sabe pepe ni tenti na de be to mu pum da ne sa me ka interviews na ma granting na abro 70 wo be frem bia so me chata mo bi me ko me ya no bi e de se wo se obi ati media de me famu ni agro kra ye mu nko for pepe ni mo na ye mo ni na be si ne ye be to ko so aye de aye
I was over the question be about 7 bisa answer na wako na I say I don't know the be akotoko nko ano coach bi abeba be ti players in discipline as I said I don't know to so what as I know
nya san na ni pana ka players so we have to talk to them on Friday Friday ni ko o ka se obu the occasion one said the one this the coach no akwa enya edi say last season it was the players this season there was also so
okay
and am yakọ but o mo ye ba mo so
na me say na me ba Zito by time ninti second back Zito appointment no way any matches we say me tell matches needing in football any sport we have what we call the new manager syndrome.
Sure,
in administration, so we have sports science and administration. But catch us the first 90 days of every new administration are positive. Days now come here, they are bought league near FA Cup matches. We can do 90 days now. So we are kotoko player. Now we say Prosper Ogun 1 or 2 binti. Muntimen deliver under him. El Penifuet team so free. Coach, the coach in the crime, coach in the co. The new manager syndrome 90 days we endure. You guys have a Diana stars to play. We are more how to fuck away ebo. Now about Brekum Chelsea.
Okay,
now about Dreams FC. Then what about Mediema, Vicin FC on any day matches we aside how to fuck our crack. That is category A match. And also crying the last 3-4 years. Quite different. We if you are the only match ABOU, it should be clearly contested for Kotoko. Dance park because Ghost as Liga. Now matches na kasasu. House assembly the main because money house assembly and when the format will be a television.
Well, that is house to
go start match of course.
Enya brao.
Se woni na minim. Won tra krom ha na aduana start se mehye krom asandi. Ka mbeti nka.
Abu Dhabi. Yeah, can about coach because I know you're not coach. And I'm going to pass up. Let's have a bomb so. And then see. Okay, last time there's some cost sport. This I'll be last time. They got that honum. Three consecutive times. Oh, mama. The crime they can't see the economy. Oh, mama. Yeah, movie. To be found his house on the book. I know great. I'll be found and then you know great. You come to hotel, my name. There may be see in every more. There's an iota of truth in it. To the attitude, but media missing me. Old Kankotokwa. What can be it? I'm telling you, because maybe they will cause me the museum a second one. If Americans are some. And it's a place, it's a coach in the year. Obia must tell a new leaf. So maybe I was and I was there. Other than that, you follow.
Chamate, I like doing on a car, Mavaras Munyewi. Okay. But what how do you can?
Oh, we let me. Oh, that's not. Karim do number one so. Karim.
Oh,
no, only I use boy. Or so on coach team kesi ntia one of the fans I see the man.
Say
fans CEO for Amazing Grace Ventures. Was able to end the birthday. I mentioned happy birthday. Time was sent by that time. I know Bebu.
Any MFA said mekano to go bra form kakra ma me na yewe na ade awate na chairman bra ni ade but I can etimiera chairman say nyambo on the 11th May ma me no da na ade tie ne say enuanu media Fakye TV and our face no Tofiakwa TV and on the akabo my bomode na Mother's Day no we Fakye TV party with mama na MZ dinner da so no ye kape na odi ashim area to aso se oba tampa didi na ya maame no be didi a izie nyina kabo me eboa na dwumade ne ye krabebe ti aboafo bi a mo pese mo ba be so ya sen sika akra bi na pese odi rama na wafa number na wafe na ne yedi nkomo nima bi na pese ye ba be fa ne ye de boa bi ko ya maame no se da si abre won o se ye hwe mo e mo ma nije pa number ne 0266 303 733 0266 303 733 na the TN says I number we na nko send this KDNC so dey free na boa mane man ko iti ma me for so on the 11th of May so wo kuma se ana wo Ghana bibi a obetimi abade nyina ya gi eni abom adi party no wo ha o Fakye TV bi o bant my any praise be asori no ne game we ti ne semu mi nyina nka bo ne amana dwuma de nya kra be aboafo no so ya se a ye di dwuma die no eba no ye wa muzu heba arimboot midimafo eba Lovers Band and a care do gas and a sassy natural mineral water. Also wait me about the count. Now, what can we team class over boarding? I mean, shall no you are coming so I farm. I like Bibi about call there.
Papa, Yamia don't be better than
I say people about Kruma deal.
People say, Nabana
has some come
has some come about Copena. Jam me buy na chese ama. So, people the Abanaba.
Large. Has a come here. I like crab man come all for you like.
Oh, has some come over. Now, what you must carry along communio.
Now, you what I know what to
the people say never banning about it.
I like that come over.
Come on, you know, and said, Dicano. If it's Alex. To be frank, guess what, Yanameka, we need to body Akasa.
Yes.
Well, he highly respected person was so sober body. At Futuba Copena Medemano. Also, Ben Musia tonight, Ranch and Chain.
Yeah, no crap.
Uber Fakotoko, Juma has a Juma. Sisi Wasson. A reacted will be back at station PR. Campus TV so. Cohen go what? Okay, one of our blast captains. You rock for. President Kofo, former president. Former captain, Bigo catch and say, but I'm person who might now be some person called Mikura me president. Cry, it matter. I ran to the G2 of Beso Blaster. The Uber Fako to go Juma, Massa and some of a tin or someone. Unia Koma, Untimi, Uber Faso Foko Juma. nsɛm a ɔbɛte no ɔso no wonni adagye a wontumi tumi di yɛ mɛka kyerɛ ne sɛ nneɛma kɔ so social media no ma ɔhwɛ hɔ ɔmfinye focus na adeɛ de ne bɛfa kotokɔta amanhyɛ po no ɔgya legacy nto hɔ a good legacy ɔtie mi ankwana no
ɔkɔ
tie mi ankwana no nipa bɛɛ de yɛbɛka ho asɛm no wi ase no no tusu no nsu ya ɛkyene so bɛnum a ne ba hwɛ nkyɛnkyɛn tie di amafo bɛka koraa ne tie ka kyerɛ wo nnɛ wo support has na wo nya position wo support kotoko na nya position a ɛma hu na titiriw panifo bi a sɛbi ka bi a wo nso da sɛ wo bɛ meet wo mo utimi hyia wo mo asan opportunity di ama wo papa wo de ba ma me ka nsɛmpi wo ma hwɛ me nka no wo mo kan kyerɛ coach watara o man ho mene so deɛ wo ene deɛ a disaster I'm telling you a disaster adia ma me ka sa no adia ma me ka sa no wo ni tim bia bebo draw any karela bebo draw ye matches ha bo de mo centurefo mo check number of matches I who matches as I do na kra ye timi make a photo ka bia league ni ke ka sam foforo the whole year no most of the house supporters said idi akoma e free team no mu ana waji operado adwuma ye o kasa radio station wo church ensem mu minia uti mu fita sa ayante wonku wo ye de tini a ko ni mu bete men kasa ha ye kwa ho ko ti watara wo man ho me so na adwuma na wo ye ni so asepo ani wo ti house supporters akoma oni karela akobo duro me metra be bom nsem ma
dabi alaji
sese oduma no so aru ma me copy person so
copy person
people no me ba de be twi bia me ma
French phone de aba
French phone de aba ma me phone free la proca
cash ye go
você club du Ghana la possé la jemoa mondia mutu la paix obrikamoa c'est asande kotoko aposo wajemu
ala bozo no
e kotoko lecture che ni guto amu no o majemu
okay
sarajela ma ojema ho fa ho we mamenko abri e kwa la koko di wa pipa hene no o de graphic no was club du Ghana la slepe la wulama obridier tuduko amovier l'action Você croba sa de kotoko da fomo wone nai. Kwa se kaba se ho a. Abranka se. Uja futuo. Right. Gorokrom Chronicle. La Cotissois, voit la paix, quoi, qu'est-ce qu'il y a là? Autrement, on le voit.
Ok.
Puis personne ne peut plus faire qu'on faut quand même c'est. Coach Bogan Hana, no bo for there. The dressing, come on. And I say, no, I did my hour.
I did go to Chronicle.
I like the last di my hour.
About
I say, Chawe, you are telling me I owe you bad.
I tell you about you. I see go to Kruma.
I say na si di my hour.
I mo bonasi di my hour.
There is a one bonasi.
Yam na bonasi tu.
People are like.
People na say, "O de dem change mo anti ase." O si coach go Ghana ha. O dress kama. O ti ase. O kene bo for there. No abodi na si tu. Hey, di my hour. Bontuku Express. Was club Accra, attention de la côte de moi. Oui, ça va le monde. Appelle-moi, appelez dimanche, qu'on soit. Was it what I fait for one grand? No, say, come aussi comme ça. AK-47 il y a des bons coachs. And credit here. Pop action. Pop action. Last one. Club du Ghana, appelez-vous Voulation Petite Sorry. Bon d'accord, moi la paix de Goliath, la vidéo. Abrankese. David Yokum Goliath. Abrankese. With the whole gentle kakraka. Now once in a while. Papa, he has a penny baku Kumasiha. If any Elijah Kufu.
Oh, okay.
Staunch support of us. They can say, Yura has management for past and present woman in.
Oh, okay.
Has backroom ha when you fought Sen and Sabre director Isaka, Elijah Kufu, the Kradam brothers, Honorable Salo Joe. When you fought people will be Ramadan, Elijah Kufu, Uniane, Kutido the Lutra.
Oh, okay.
One father, one mother.
Yeah.
The Abusiana and say, Namsa Elijah Kufu, Master of Tanabo and Brentino. Mr. Han, one bear Cosiada.
Okay.
Ewo, say, when inside. Who say we are cool. I saw the Bobo Pona, I knew sat on and if you are. Oh, no, be in the Srahano, on a 10 to 6.
Okay.
Embraces. It is Sraha supporters, so Hemia. Here will be a Nam Elijah Kufu, with Yama Hasano. Yes, you know, young Konya yet in a year and a mania bush and a bois. Yamishra made us a pea.
Adalash made us a pie, and no cry, and Nadia. I like minimum cheer, man.
As usual, Mamma Conginkers. I mean, Chama Bush and for Teach Adams on all Ginkers, Michiano. Ginkers who may and has supported so, which will be a Manuas.
Are they Chama?
Yeah, Micha, and I think I could say, and Michama, Micha, Coast Karimzitu, Prince Osu, and Malaysia, Micha will be a circus council, I mean, executives, second members, and Micha will be a Cosada. Papa, Mamma Papa Biwa cry, friend of Mr. Bois, Minimina.
Oh, okay.
Against Akalions. You know, one of the time was to say, catch me a house, a was Papa. I don't mind the car, Manishuka.
Wow.
Was a minimum mission, my show idea soon be pa, but in the winter, Mabakumas. Mamma Mr. Bois, also for you as a buyer.
Oh, okay. Mate, Chama,
Must Kohana, Coach Benefako.
Coach Abuka is it? Is on the interview with your barbershop.
One ever.
There.
A draw.
I was with that. I like.
We could have a control. The ones I've ever had. Coach, a draw.
I'll go to house now.
Oh,
I'll go to house now.
So better like a chat. I need you to. I can't just one week.
Coach, what I was to baby or when she Kotoko, Biada, when Timmy Shogum, Karimzito, when Timmy Shano, from Pomas, Kotoko, Timmy Shano, Gazali, with Timmy Shano, there was a time which are called Bessebe.
Oh, dear. Okuchi Amasi, I
WWW. There be no way assistant to a Okulu. Okulu. Oh, okay. Okulu. It's one idea Kotoko. Yakran. What? Is it the sick?
Never could carry to Aquaba. So you say, is it to the end yet? And Mariana, Baby.
But I was there, Kotogo statement over the normal shapes there.
Could you to nation under 19? I mean, for non market of committee and alcohol, nay, above 4 months.
Yes, is it here? Omapam Kuchugumi. If you have so I could wake up. Alice Manu. Chama, boss was cook with the Jeffrey Muba. Chama K5. Chama K5. No cook. Bruni answer 5. Anybody what they call. Man, I want the one class for than no years of Chris with dinner. Black president, self Jeffrey. Would you feel chinchin?
To say, Oguma is for you. Dr. Nyata
a cockroach would have a cockroach. Put to a year.
Then tell us, Dr. Nyata, the fact will do that, you say, will look on my
for a year in a bath.
Yerema Premier Court, Yambo Chan, Yeroto Asura, Barochan Tami, Legend, any Charles Kuku as Ampomani, Bismarck Table to Taylor. Allah, and it be Komo, now Yahweh said in City. Yerema Premier Court, Oti Chairman, Kalaja Baba Boy, and Afisono, Oti say Habib Ewa. Ricardo Vasuluta Kena Fediman Shomina, Otomo Kamedini Abu Dhabi, Yerema Pinyam Bochna, Aropa, Nonson, Yabesensia, Yeramunase.